Round one, fight!
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Tournament Fights. This is episode 153. It's the Movie Hero Mystery Tournament. So if you're not familiar with what that is, we put all of our favorite movies into a big wheel, and then we spin it 64 times, and the first 64 movies to pop out are going to be in this tournament. So it'll be tough because it's comprised of all of our favorite movies. If you're tuning in for the first time, me and Austin did a little pre-selection show where we actually spun it live 64 times, and we selected all the movies and kind of had a little commentary on them just briefly. So if you want to go check that out, that's up on the channel. I would recommend watching that before this, but to each their own. If you want to be surprised, that's another way to do it, and you can just skip that and watch this. So however you want to do it, but I am your host, Jordan, the Movie Hero Anderson, and yeah, I'm excited to get into this. And we all saw we all submitted movies, except for we have Alec Miller joining us tonight. He did not, so he'll be our spectator. Sometimes we do that for fun. We've done it in the past, so it'll be interesting. But let's introduce our crew for tonight. I'll start with, as always, my co-host Austin Pez Howell.
Well, as mostly when I'm not completely obliterated from doing shows every single night as I usually am. And I was going to say, yeah, it's a mystery unless you watched our selection show the other night. So.
Yeah, right.
But if you didn't see that, then it will be a mystery. Yeah, but there's a lot of heavy hitters tonight and a lot of former tournament winners tonight, as you'll see. So yeah. So we'll see. It might be kind of tough to get to a unique winner, but we like to do that on Tournament Fights because once we hit 128 unique winners, we're going to do a big 3-part tournament fight series featuring all those movies that are unique winners. So yeah, we kind of lean a little more towards that, but like a big goat tournament is what we're going to call it, or something. I don't know. Like a super duper tournament of champions or whatever. Yeah, it would be fun. Yeah, right. Yeah, we'll think of like a good name for it. The ultimate, like Tournament Fights Ultimate Edition or something. I don't know. Yeah, but. We also have joining us, we have, as I mentioned already, we have Alec Miller. What's up, Alec?
What's up, man? Thank y'all for having me. It's my first time being here, so I'm excited. I'm hoping that I've seen the majority of the movies that are on the wheel, you know.
There's a lot of mainstream stuff on here, so I'm sure you'll be all right. You'll be okay.
Yeah. So, you'll be all right. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Talk some movies.
Sounds good. And then also joining us, we have Richie Goodacre.
So, Richie? Let's Team Movie Hero about to gang up on the one member of the secret tunnel. Let's get it.
They already beat us up once, man.
No. It's good to be here. I didn't watch your selection show. I wanted to be surprised, so it should be interesting.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I think that I'd seen all except like 3 or 4 or something like that, and I did watch one for this.
I'll say Richie, he watched one we've been telling him to watch for a while, and it's actually very early in the tournament, so you'll see.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah,
cool.
You'll know when you see it.
But we also have joining us, we have Jordan Owens, Mr. JPO.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy to be here as always. Alex here. No one told me he'd be here.
Yeah, we were just saying that secret tunnel guy is here. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm infiltrating.
Get out of here.
Yeah. So, Austin, as always, do you want to break it down, let everyone know if we have any first timers, how it's going to work?
Well, we do have a first timer, so I'll break it down. It's very, very simple. Alec, most of these guys are regulars. They know what's going on. But essentially, we took those 64 movies. I threw them into another wheel, and I just spun the wheel 64 times. So there's no seeds in the tournament. It's just like all random matchups, whatever pops up goes against each other in kind of a March Madness style bracket. So we'll get through the whole bracket tonight, but how we do it quickly enough is everybody try to get it to like 20 or 30 seconds a piece, just like a quick thought or two, on each one, which one you go with, and then we just move on up and down the ladder. And then once you get done with the outer brackets, all the initial movies, we move into the Enterprise, we go really quick. We go like 10 seconds or less, like one or the other, pretty much, just like boom, 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 boom. So we speed to the finish, so it's good. We've been doing pretty good about keeping them pretty quick, like lately. So if everybody over here knows what's up, so like they know how to go quick. But yeah, you'll just kind of see it. A couple of quick thoughts, vote, boom. If we have any ties, which once Brian gets here, we might have ties. We just rotate the tie-breaking vote. So we just start at the bottom of the ladder, and like if we have a tie, like we rotate that vote. So it'll be like if Brian was on the bottom, like he would have the tie-breaking vote. You can flip or flop whichever one you want, and then we'll just rotate that vote, and I'll keep track of all that stuff. So that's kind of how it works, and we just kind of see what wins. Yeah.
Another important rule too, though, you gotta vote, even if you haven't seen either one.
Even if you haven't seen it, you can vote, and you can vote for any reason whatsoever, like whatever reason you want to come up with. If you like the poster more, if there's one you haven't seen,
want to spite Richie.
Yeah, if you want to spite
gang up on someone.
Spite Jordan as well. You can spite Jordan.
Yeah.
It's against the rules.
And rule number 1 is spite Jordan. So spite Jordan.
Yes.
That's real.
Well, I'm pretty sure only one person's favorite movie of all time is on this list. And,
my heart's gonna be broken tonight.
It is not mine. So you'll see when it pops up. But
I was so give another chance tonight, JPO. We'll see.
Yeah. So I'll bring up the bracket, and I'll just say, let's do this.
We're going to play a wonderful game called Who is Your Daddy and What Does He Do? It's showtime. What do you say we cut the chit-chat a-hole?
May I see your invitation, please?
Sure. Here's my invitation.
Let's do this, Schmidt.
Yeah. Just like we always do, Jenkins.
Jacob. Oh, sorry.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions. And I want to have them answered immediately.
I mean, come on, I just don't see a problem here. Let's just do it.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm pumped.
You serious?
All right. So first matchup,
and we are serious.
Oh, fuck
it'll be Backdraft and Rush.
Well, it showed up real early.
It showed up real early. So we'll start.
2 Ron Howard movies, like the Battle of the Ron Howard.
Ron Howard. Yeah, and that's how the way they came up. So JPO will be up first.
Wait, did you just watch? What did he just watch, Jordan?
He just watched
Rush.
He finally watched Rush.
That is weird because me and I think Tato also this week for the first time watched Rush, and it wasn't even before this because I didn't know this was coming on this. Cool. So that worked out. Maybe it's recency bias because I have seen Backdraft and I do like Backdraft. Also, fun fact: there's a Backdraft too if you want to look that up. But I think William Baldwin's still in it.
Not good.
But it might be recency because I do like Backdraft, but it's been a while. Rush is new in my mind, but also really good. I think it's one of the more kind of different layered Hemsworth performances we've gotten. Bro's always good. And it's really interesting dynamic in here between the two and like different kind of like goals in life and racing. Good like double feature with like 4v Ferrari in almost like a darker way though. I'm gonna go Rush.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, Richie.
Backdraft is good, but I think if Rush, I think Rush is on my list, or it might be on mine. I don't know, but Rush rules. I think Rush is a brilliant movie, and Daniel Bruhl in this movie is brilliant. He's an asshole, but Chris Hemsworth is great. And made me want to follow more of Daniel Bruhl's stuff as well. And he's done a little bit of good stuff, and it's a really really good
French a-holes.
It's a really good movie here. So I'm gonna go Rush.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, Alec, what are you gonna go with?
I actually haven't seen either of these, but I have seen 20 minutes of Rush. Only because life got in the way and wasn't able to finish the movie and just never went back to it. So I will go Rush because what I did see, I was really invested. So
yeah.
Somehow Alec triggered the Siri on my phone, and she said, "I figured as much."
Nice. Yeah, we figured. I'll Austin.
Yeah, I think Backdraft is okay. I've gone back to it a couple times. I try to like it more than I do, but I don't. Rush was one of my favorite movies of 2013. That movie's great, and yeah, one of the biggest surprises that year. So yeah, I'll definitely go Rush. It's a really good movie.
Yeah, yeah. I think Backdraft is all right. I've seen it once, and I didn't really care to really go back. I mean, I just have more memories of the Backdraft show. We always bring that up at Universal Studios that famously started a fire there, and yeah, I remember just being right on the little like scaffolding or whatever where the fire shoots up to you. So that was fun. But yeah, I saw Rush for the first time, and it was awesome. Yeah, Rush was really, really good. Because for whatever reason, I didn't love Ford v Ferrari. I like it, but I didn't love it. And for my money, I like Rush a lot better. Like, it just entertained me more. And Daniel Bruhl, like, I have no idea what that guy's real voice sounds like, because I feel like in like every movie he's doing like a different accent. So like I don't even know. I'll have to look up like some clips of just like a straight up interview and maybe hear his real voice.
Just watch. I think his real voice. It's pretty similar to All Quiet on the Western Front, that Netflix movie. Like he's just doing.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go with Rush.
All right, Rush.
And also, don't mind me, because during this time, it's always my dinner time, so I got a pulled pork sandwich I'm eating while we do this.
It's really rude, Jordan, to eat while you host a show.
I know.
Sorry. Can't help it.
You're all really need to focus.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Don't talk with your mouth full. Richie, RoboCop and Dead Poet Society.
Two very similar movies. Yeah, very similar. Yeah, I mean, I like these obviously for different reasons. Dead Poet Society is really good. One of Robin Williams' better performances. RoboCop's awesome. I guess sometimes I feel like I need to be in a certain frame of mind to watch Dead Poet Society, where I can put RoboCop on whenever. RoboCop rules. So I'm gonna go RoboCop.
Yeah. Alec, what are you gonna go for?
Yeah, probably just because I haven't seen Dead Poet Society in like a very long time, and I've seen RoboCop probably like 3 times in the last year, just because I love this movie. It's like Rich said, it's awesome. Like it entertains me every time I watch it. So yeah, I'm gonna go RoboCop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, they're both good, but RoboCop's in my top 100. I've seen it in theaters a couple of times. It just rules. It's great, and yeah, it's too bad none of the sequels kind of lived up to the original. Although I have a guilty pleasure spot for a couple of them, but yeah, I'm gonna go RoboCop.
Shh. Listen really close. Just lean in. You can hear it. They're saying "Carpe Diem." That's like the little scene from Dead Poet Society.
You can hear him saying "Dead or alive, you're coming with me."
Yeah, right. Yeah, because Dead Poet Society is a lot of fun. And sorry, Dad, it's my dad's favorite movie. He's got Carpe Diem hanging over his bed in his bedroom, but yeah, kind of like what Richie said. Like I said that you can put on RoboCop anytime and be entertained. Sometimes you have to be in the right mood for Dead Poet Society, but like RoboCop is just awesome. So yeah, I'll go RoboCop. GPO.
I can't hate that it's advancing because I do love RoboCop too, but TOO, not the second one. But no, I love Dead Poet Society, man. Like I don't necessarily always go with the rewatch phrase, so I would with Dead Poet Society, but RoboCop's great, so I don't mind.
That's fine.
Yep, sounds good. RoboCop it is.
And go to Ghostbusters 2, speaking of a sequel, and The Polka King with Jack Black.
Yeah,
I watched this recently. Did I have the?
I don't know. I told Jordan it must have been somebody's like alternate 20 that they submitted. It had to be.
Well, Brian Nussbaum said he had it on his list, so it's
okay.
Oh, okay. I had this on my. I put it on my letterbox. So I thought maybe I accidentally put it on my list because I put it on my letterbox.
Yeah. But Alec, you'll be up first on this one. So
I actually haven't seen The Polka King, so I'll go Ghostbusters 2 because I have seen it and it's it's good. I haven't seen it recently, but whatever, I enjoy it.
Yeah. Austin, what do you say?
Yeah, no, I when the Polka King came up on the wheel, I didn't know what that was. I had to look it up while we were doing the wheel and see what it was. But I mean, it looks interesting. I'll probably get around to it at some point. But yeah, I'll defend Ghostbusters 2. I like it. I still think the chemistry is good with everybody, and I like Vigo, and Peter McNichol's a lot of fun in that movie too. So I'll go with Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah. Yeah. So the Polka King, starring Jack Black. It's got Jenny Slate in there, Jason Schwartzman, J.B. Smoove, Vanessa Bayer. So decent little cast, but I've never seen it, so it's one of my few blind spots. I believe that it's on Netflix. You can go watch it there. But yeah, and I'm also one of those that I put Ghostbusters 1 and Ghostbusters 2 on the same level for me. I like them both equally. It's just hard to pick one over the other. I mean, maybe if you really like put a gun to my head and said I had to pick one, maybe I'd go with one that might be like a 1% better to me. But I mean, I just like seeing Winston in there. Like the first one's missing a big Winston, and so yeah, I'm gonna go with Ghostbusters 2, and I'm looking forward to what they do with this new Ghostbusters sequel, because I think Winston's gonna be a big part of it. At least I hope. I mean, they kind of allude to that. So
imagine what weird kind of scenario we're in where someone's got a gun to your head and you go, "Hey, no, you've got to watch Ghostbusters 2 or Polka King, otherwise you're fucking dead."
Well, no. That meaning between Ghostbusters 1 and 2.
Oh, but 1 and 2. That's
still, it's still a weird world.
yeah, it's still
what a violent scenario.
Yeah, but JPO.
Okay, I'll watch a movie. Jeez.
Put the fucking revolver down.
Fuck me. All right.
Why do I keep hanging out with you?
Well, so far as the only person that has seen Polka King, I will gladly vote Ghostbusters 2. Polka King's fine. It is one of those forgettable Netflix movies. Unfortunately, it has its moments. Jack Black's trying, but I just don't remember it really grabbing me much. And I'm kind of with Jordan. I do think I kind of definitely lean towards 1 just a smidge, but I think 2 is a good follow up, and I have fun with it. So Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Richie,
what do you say?
Yeah, I've seen Polka King. It's like Jack Black started doing a more eccentric version of like it reminds me a lot. Bernie's a way better movie, but it has vibes.
Because if you watch it Netflix, Jack Black, it's Bernie is what you should watch.
Yeah. But yeah, it's basically a dude who just gets old people get sucked into scams. He just scams a bunch of old people, and like makes millions doing that. And yeah, it's got its moments. But yeah, and it's based on a true story too, which is that's nuts. But yeah, Jack Black can get kind of annoying sometimes. It has its moments, sort of funny bits, but it's like nothing to write home about. Ghostbusters 2, I don't obviously not like it as much as the first one, but I don't think it's terrible by any means necessarily. I think that year, like, was it Siskel and Ebert had on their worst of list. I'm like, I don't think it's that bad.
I'm sure I could find worse movies in 1989 if I did about 9 seconds of research. Like,
yeah. So I'll go Ghostbusters 2.
All right. Okay.
And I still want to see Jack Black face off against John Candy from Home Alone, and in a polka match where they're both playing their polka music, like
polka.
1v1. Yeah.
All right. So I'll be up first for Troy and Shaun of the Dead. I've made it no mystery that Hot Fuzz is my favorite of the Cornettos. I like Shaun of the Dead. It's good. But Troy's in my top 100. I love that movie. I love it to pieces. And I know not everybody shares my sentiment other than Malcolm, but I think that movie's awesome. So I'll go Troy.
Yeah. I'm kind of like famously, as far as tournament fights go, I'm not a big Troy fan. I watched it and I was kind of bored. I don't know. Even though there's a lot of action, I'm still just the movie's long, even if you're not watching the extended version. So it's just, but Shaun of the Dead, I'm a big fan of the Cornetto trilogy. It's my second favorite. I'm a big Hot Fuzz fan also, and but I'll watch anything that has Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, anything from Edgar Wright. That's just like a great combo right there. So yeah, I got to go Shaun of the Dead. JPO.
Well, first of all, fuck yeah on the Hot Fuzz love. I will third that here as far as my favorite. But I love the entire trilogy. Shaun of the Dead, I've grown to love even more upon rewatches. I think it's fantastic. And I said, as long as Nathan Jones is in Troy, I will watch this movie. And they kill him the first 5 minutes. So I said, I'm out. I've never actually seen it.
But you still have Tyler Mane, and if you watch the extended cut,
Big Sky from WCW.
There's a lot of them. Yeah.
All right, I'm back in. I'll watch it later.
He hits people with a big sledgehammer. It's great.
What is he? Triple H?
Yeah.
Yeah. Richie, what do you say?
Yeah, I love Shaun of the Dead, but I'm sort of with and this is not, but this is probably more in the lines of how strong the Cornetto trilogy is. It's become my third favorite, but it's like not like it's not. It's just more of a strength of how good the Cornetto trilogy is, because I've really grown to like World's End a lot better as well upon rewatch. But Shaun of the Dead is really good too, and I like Troy. Yes, but Shaun of the Dead could have been in anyone's list. So yeah, so that's just one of those movies where. But yeah, I know Troy could have just been. Yeah, I'm sure that's on Austin's or Malcolm's. But yeah, Troy's really good. I will slightly go. I will slightly go Shaun of the Dead though.
Yeah. Alec, what do you say?
Yeah, I like Troy a lot too. I've rewatched it a few times, and I like the performances. I get I like the story of Achilles, but Shaun of the Dead is actually my favorite of the Cornetto trilogy. I'm a sucker for the zombie aspect, and I just love watching that movie over and over again. So I'm going Shaun of the Dead, but Troy's awesome.
Yeah. That's good. Also, shout out to Malcolm tuning in. He says Poker King is pretty good. So.
Is it, Malcolm?
Yeah.
So we got The Mummy and Eternal Sunshine, JPO.
Oh my God.
Might not go your way, JPO. I'm sorry. Yeah, Alec. Yeah, JPO is a big Eternal Sunshine fan, but it doesn't usually fare well in tournament fights. Over
for whatever reason.
Usually makes at least past round one. Come on, y'all.
Yeah, I know. And Jordan.
Yeah. So when I first saw Eternal Sunshine, I did not really like it, but then I did a rewatch and I liked it more. So it's slowly growing on me. I'll probably maybe every like 2-3 years I'll give it a rewatch and maybe see if I like it even more. But yeah, The Mummy is a banger though. The Mummy is just so good. Like I remember seeing it in theaters, and Brendan Fraser, he's good, and it's got all kinds of good side characters, Benny and I can't remember the Jonathan, like all those guys, and then Rachel Weisz really works really good, or Weiss, or however you say it. So yeah, I'm gonna go with The Mummy. JPO.
Owen Gleiberman of Entertainment Weekly says The Mummy would like to make you shudder, but it tries to do so without ever letting go of its jocular inconsequentiality. Then Ken Turin of the LA Times says, while Weiss and the agreeable Fraser are capable and attractive performers, the film drags its uninspiring action out too long for anyone's good, even for anyone who's not 14. Well, then I keep finding good reviews. Give me a second, I'll find another bad one.
Yeah.
Shit, those are the two I found. Anywho, it's only 60%. It's fine. The CGI is not great. Eternal Sunshine is unforgettable. It'll warm your heart. It'll make you laugh. It is unique. It still holds up even with a zero budget in 2004. They are able to work with their magic with their camera. Michelle Gondry, Charlie Kaufman. Do it for Jim Carrey, guys. If you vote for it, he might make another movie.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah,
shut up.
But Richie, what do you say?
Yeah. Look, you're killing me, Smalls. This is. Both of these movies are my favorite movies, but I'll do the logic I did with the Post Society. I love Eternal Sunshine. I gotta be in the right mood for Eternal Sunshine. I'm sorry.
Fuck your logic. It's not about what you put in the VHS player more. That's not what this game is.
VHS player.
I put The Mummy in the VHS player a lot. That's the first format I owned it on. Exactly. It's quite a few times.
Fucking JPO, Eternal Sunshine. I don't know why. You go.
Oh, yeah, sweet. I bullied him. All right. Can I bully you now?
Yeah. How many people can you bully? Alec, what do you say?
The Mummy's fun, but like Jordan, like I gained more appreciation for Eternal Sunshine and more I see it. But the thing is, I loved it from the minute I saw it. So every time I watch it, I love it even more. I'm going Eternal Sunshine.
Yeah, this guy's got it.
Austin.
Eternal Sunshine's good, but The Mummy's a literal top 10er for me, and I've seen it over 300 times. Love that movie. But hey, JPO's gonna get it out of the first round.
I won't bully him more. I just want at least round
at least
a round one.
Okay, you got
have fun in the next round. Have fun in the next round.
Throw that up there.
100% Malcolm. No, I owned it for sure on VHS. 1000%.
Yeah.
VHS is so it's an 04 movie. 2006 and 7 is when it's pretty much kind of nothing.
Yeah,
everything in 04, I think.
There's a trivia question about like what was the last produced VHS? I forget what it was. Yeah, it was like. Or as far as like of a Hollywood movie or something,
right? Yeah, because as I say, there's been some weird like recent nerdy releases.
Mommy got in the VHS player.
So 2006, the last Hollywood film to be released on VHS, A History of Violence with Viggo Mortensen.
So I was right. I was right on the money with the year. Yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go. JPO.
What a weird movie to end on, by the way.
Back to this. Yeah, that movie's great, by the way. But yeah, have fun with Eternal Sunshine because you're going up against either Jaws or The Cabin in the Woods.
I know. So, that's why I'm glad it got through round one because I don't know if it's making it in round two. This is another. I mean, speaking of matches, this could be argued for. This is another one where it depends on what your cup of tea is. Listen, I love and respect Jaws, but I'm sorry, man. I'm a Cabin in the Woods guy. Joss Whedon's writing, Drew Goddard's direction. Even the beginning, which is like just a normal beginning, then you find out all the craziness. I love the concept. I love the batshit conquer way that the movie ends. I'm a Cabin in the Woods guy, so that's where I'm voting.
All right. Yeah. Richie, what do you say?
Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah. Alec.
I'm gonna go the opposite way. I'm gonna go Jaws. I love Jaws. Freaks me out every time. Every time I watch it, I get freaked out. It still holds up. I love Cabin in the Woods, but there's something about like I don't know. Like every time I watch it, I'm like I enjoy it, but I'm not like blown away by it every time. But like Jaws, I'm still blown away by it every time I watch it.
Yeah, sounds good. Austin,
both of my top 100, but one of these is also another top 10er, which is Jaws, and I love it to pieces. Saw it again in theaters for about the 8th time recently. Still great, no matter what Jordan Anderson might think about it.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
So it comes down to me.
So
here's my logic for this is that so we have a show called Wheel of Movies, and the Wheel of Movies just happened to spun Cabin in the Woods. So we'll be doing a 1-hour deep dive tomorrow night on Cabin in the Wood. And although I don't love Jaws, I like it. I think that it's good. I just don't put it up there as like one of the all-time movies like a lot of people do. But you know what? For this round, since we're gonna talk more about Cabin in the Woods tomorrow, I'm gonna go Jaws actually.
Hey,
put through Jaws.
Nice. All right.
By the way, Jordan, get ready for the end of the year because I will be defending Oppenheimer.
Me too. Yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah,
that movie's rules.
Right. We'll see.
That movie rule.
And I'm gonna go back and watch it again. Probably.
I missed this new argument. Jordan, not a fan.
No, hear my review. I'm gonna do a review after. Like just boring, too many people talking in rooms and that kind of stuff.
Oh no!
That's why I loved it. It was great. I love that shit.
Yeah, if we're on the best of 2023 show, then you got 3 people fighting you. Then
we try to make all the talking in rooms like the most intense thing you ever heard in your life with like intense music. I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah, it wasn't tense. But anyway,
fuck great actors.
I know.
Yeah.
Fuck movies.
Talking in rooms is not acting. That's just talking.
Chewing for best supporting actor. Fuck best chewing for best supporting actor.
And I want to point out for Richie and JPO, you know who was one of the best parts of that movie? Jason Clarke. Jordan's.
Yeah, I was going to say Jason Clarke for going to get a best supporting actor nomination.
Screaming at people.
He was awesome.
I don't think Clarke did enough to get nominated. He's good. Don't get me wrong.
But he's really good in that fucking movie. For sure. He's great.
Yeah.
He's great for what he's doing. Hey, but Jordan, he's hateable in that movie. You're supposed to hate him.
Yeah.
And he is. But he's really good. Anyways, Richie, Deadpool, Ed Wood.
Okay, cool. Very different sort of movies here. Deadpool. See, I love Deadpool, but I almost wish sometimes I wish like Deadpool didn't hear me out. Sometimes I wish Deadpool didn't exist because ever since Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds has been Deadpool in every other movie, and it's annoying me.
I'd argue he was Deadpool before Deadpool too. Like, not really that drastically different in other things.
He just Ryan Reynolds and everything,
especially comedies.
Yeah. Just like I don't know. I know you can do like different stuff, like that movie The Voices. That's really good, but but yeah, and Edward's I don't know. I think Edward did it win one before? I think it came close and didn't win. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna go Edward here because it's good.
Yeah, Alec, you say?
I haven't seen Ed Wood, but Deadpool is in my top 3 superhero movies of all time. So I'm going Deadpool.
Yeah. Austin.
No, I like Deadpool. It's good stuff. As Jordan's frozen a little bit, but that's fine. I got you. And Ed Wood has quickly slung into my top 100 or top 128. I watch it a lot, and it's quickly becoming one of my favorite Tim Burton movies. I think the movie's brilliant, and Johnny Depp's amazing in it. So, Ed Wood.
Yeah, I think I just forgot to say your name, but yeah, like I think Ed Wood's really good. Like I really do like it. It's probably one of the better Johnny Depp performances. But yeah, I'm just a big Deadpool guy. If you know me, like if I had a Mount Rushmore for my favorite comic book characters, Deadpool would be up there. It'd be like Spider-Man, Wolverine, Deadpool, and probably Batman for me. Those are like my top, but personally, so yeah, Deadpool is awesome, and especially if you never read any of the comic books, like they're some of the best because he's like breaking the third wall. He's like bringing up all kinds of pop culture stuff. He's even like talking about the DC universe. Like there's fun stuff. So and the movie's really good. It has a lot of that vibe. So yeah, we'll go Deadpool. JPO.
Yeah, no, this is a fun match here, man, because I got a lot of love for Ed Wood. I love movies about movies. I think Depp's great, and let's not forget everyone's favorite wrestling trainer, Martin Landau. Yeah, I'm such a Deadpool guy here. Best opening credits here. Movie's a banger. I'm so excited for the third one here. So I feel bad, but I'm gonna say Deadpool.
Yeah,
I forget about Martin Landau. He's been ready to rumble.
Yeah,
that's the joke I made, Richie. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we got Who Framed Roger Rabbit and Men in Black. Alec, you'll be up first on this one.
Man, I know I love Roger Rabbit, but I can't like remember the last time I watched it. Like it's just kind of not fresh in my brain. Like I know I enjoy it, but like Men in Black was a constant in my house. Like that was I think that was a DVD that I like used, or no, the two, like I think I had like a trilogy DVDs with all 3. I enjoy this franchise. I love Men in Black. The first one's awesome.
Yeah. Austin.
I had both of these on just about every format you can have. I still have my signed Charles Fleischer VHS tape of Roger Rabbit.
Nice.
and yeah, but I also had Men in Black a lot. I watched that movie a lot too. So it's really good. But yeah, Roger Rabbit's like a top 20 of all time for me. So yeah, I think that movie's brilliant. Yeah, Roger Rabbit.
Well, at a convention, I was this close to getting something signed by Robert Fleischer, but he was kind of a dick when I met him. Like
Charles Fleischer was kind of a dick when I met him.
Like
not like a dick, but he was just kind of like indifferent to being there. You know, one of those guys. Just like
yeah. Well,
yeah.
When I met him, he's like Roger Rabbit was one of the greatest movies ever made, and it doesn't get the respect it deserves. And he's saying all this to me. I'm like, okay. I'm like, hi. But
I just want to hug him and tell him,
yeah,
it's won 2 tournaments on Tournament Fights. It gets respect over here.
We respect it.
Yeah.
I want to hear him do the voice. I want to hear him go, please. But
I'm sure he wants to do that at tables all day.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Dance, monkey, dance.
He does is what we want, but he does not. Like I'm sure he's like I've been sick of it for 20 years, but yeah. I think Men in Black's good, and I own both of these on VHS. Like these are 2 VHS that are nearly wore out, and they're both pretty high. But I think I edge Roger Rabbit just a little more, just because what they're able to pull off with the live action, the CGI, and also having different properties together the way that they had, like Disney and Looney Tunes. Like like I don't know if we're ever going to see that. I mean, we got a flavor of it in Chip and Dale, but so I mean, never say never. But yeah, that's a tough thing to pull off. So I'll go Roger Rabbit. But JPO.
Yeah, another good matchup here. I'm kind of like on lines though of Alec here. As much as I kind of like Roger Rabbit, I love Men in Black. That's the repeated watch for me growing up. I love that universe just a little bit more. So Men in Black.
Yeah, Richie.
So I'm just pissed myself laughing because I looked at Rick Weaver's post JPO and I looked at your comment and yeah, I was about to put the same thing. So just so Rick Weaver, good for the show. He's watching they're watching Stop the Yard with him and his girlfriend, but he's watching it out of a 3-pack, which has got it's got Stop the Yard, fine. You got Served, yeah, fine, that makes sense. The third movie. Gridiron Gang.
Yeah.
What? That's
why. This is random. There must have been a whole company. Like, fuck it.
The same producer or something, or like
high school? No,
like all distributed by the same company.
Connection in that one, yeah.
Anyway, I thought that was hilarious. Anyway, but yeah, Roger Rabbit's really good. Still holds up as one of the best hybrid movies we've got. And yeah, Men in Black is such a childhood favorite. I watched it so many times. Oh man, it's
not easy.
Men in Black.
Okay. All right.
I'm not mad about it though.
I'm not mad about it. No, I like
but I do love the Rock's musical number in the Gridiron Gang. It's great. Just like Stomp the Yard, you know.
Dogma and Blazing Saddles is up next. I'm up first. Yeah, Dogma, one of my favorite Kevin Smith movies for sure. I still have the 2-disc special edition DVD, which I'm glad I do because that thing goes for like $60 on eBay. Really hard to find. But Blazing Saddles is my favorite comedy of all time, so I have to go Blazing Saddles number 1. So
yeah. So I will say that Mel Brooks is my second favorite director of all time, but like for whatever reason, Blazing Saddles isn't really high up there. I mean, it's like maybe like my third or fourth of Mel Brooks's movies, but I mean, still good. I just don't like. For me, I kind of feel like it's a product of its time. It just doesn't hold up as well for me. But on a rewatch, but Dogma for sure does. Like, Dogma's awesome. I think Matt Damon and Ben Affleck have great chemistry in the movie. I like seeing George Carlin pop up and like all the usual suspects from Kevin Smith movie. So yeah, I'll go with Dogma. GPO.
1 second. I actually never fully seen Blazing Saddles from beginning to end, so gotta go with my boy Kevin Smith here, Dogma. And I too own that DVD, and I'm trying to make some money, so find that DVD probably on sale tonight on eBay.
Yeah, nice. Richie, what do you say?
You could sell it for quite a decent amount too, because it's hard to find.
Yeah.
But I've got it on DVD as well. Somewhere. Yeah. Not in arm's length, so I'm gonna. But I love Mel Brooks, but yeah, I'm a Kevin Smith guy. I'm a simple man. But if a Kevin Smith movie pops up, I'll vote for it as long as it's not Yoga House. So, so I'll go Dogma.
Yeah. Alec, here you go.
Oh yeah, I'll also go Dogma. I watched Blazing Saddles for the first time like earlier this year, and like I enjoyed it, but I still think like Young Frankenstein is better. And this is Kevin Smith's best movie, Dogma. So I'm going Dogma.
All right, Dogma.
But what I'd like to do is for Dogma, I can make a pirated copy. If you can't find it at a good price, JPO, I'll send it to you. And then I'll just send Kevin Smith like $25-$30, so he can have the money, something like that.
Whoa!
Holy shit!
Someone's excited.
Hello. All right.
Chopping ball.
Jordan, chopping ball and hook.
Ooh. So it's kind of interesting because I really like Hook a lot, but Chopping Mall was a fun surprise. Like when I saw this thing, like I actually had a lot of fun because I love movies where like it's a group of friends together and then like one by one they start getting killed in like very entertaining ways, and the movie's not super long. It doesn't drag. It just kind of flies by, and Yeah, I think just because of how surprised I was by it, I'm gonna go Chopping Mall. Yeah, JPO.
I know we've talked about Chopping Mall on the show before. It is something I do actually not want to get around to sooner or later. I have not done that yet, so I got to go with Hook.
Yeah,
you should do that because there might be something. Richie, aren't you guys doing something really soon?
Look, my podcast's on hiatus at the moment, but when it comes back, whenever it does, that's next episode. So
yeah. Nice.
Well,
then have you seen Chopping Mall yet? Or
yeah. We recorded the episode. We just got I guess we edit.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So Chopping Mall rules. But basically, JPO, just to think of robots that look like Alpha 5 from Power Rangers, and they're
Oh, then I've seen the kill count.
Yeah.
Pull security guards, and then they kill people. Thank you for shopping. Thank you. Have a nice day. Have a good night. And it's amazing. I like Hook. I like Hook fun. Yeah, I don't know why I got like a lot of bad, reviews when it came out. It's good. And look, I feel like Ron Williams getting the short end of the stick on these sort of so far, but you're going to continue to because Chopping Mall.
Yeah. Alec, what do you say?
This is one that I actually haven't seen either one. But it sounds like Chopping Mall sounds like something I kind of want to watch tomorrow.
It's really fun.
It's like free on like every streaming service, Alec, and also Chopping Mall. Richie and I was talking about how great it is, also because it's 75 minutes and won't take up much of your time at all. It's great. It gets the job done in even less than an hour and a half, significantly less than an hour and a half. It's great. As compared to all the 2.5 hour movies that are in theaters nowadays. No, Chopping Mall rules. And it's in my 128. I love this movie, and it's just really good 80s horror fun. And it has everything you want, including a manning up or gearing up at the gun store in the mall in the 80s. It's great.
Yeah, back when they used to have those.
Back when they used to have a gun store in a mall.
Yeah.
So all right. From Beyond and Die Hard. GPO.
Well, hot damn, man! I'm the one saying I haven't seen shit about tonight. From Beyond. I haven't seen yet. What's this? Die Hard?
Yeah.
Nakatomi Plaza. I haven't seen From Beyond. Love Die Hard. Might be the best action movie of all time. So Die Hard.
Yeah. Richie, what do you say?
Yeah, I haven't seen From Beyond yet, but I'll get around to it. I know. Yeah, I know. Austin talks it up, but it looks nutty. I'll get around to it. Yeah, Die Hard's still best action movie of all time. It's probably the movie we talk about most on Tournament Fights, but for good reason. So Die Hard.
Yeah. Alec.
Yep, haven't seen From Beyond, but I mean, Die Hard's Die Hard, man. It's like it is the best action movie of all time, hands down.
Yeah.
So, Die Hard.
Yep.
By the way, two 80s horror movies, 2 Barbara Crampton movies, because she's in both Chopping Mall and From Beyond, and she's very sexy in both of them. And in From Beyond, she's in like an S&M leather outfit for like a good chunk of the movie. It's really, really hot. It's great. You know what? These are both in my top 100. So I love From Beyond, one of my favorite horror movies. But I'll also go Die Hard here. So, and by the way, back when we talk about this a lot. Back when posters used to have essays on it. So, high above the city of LA, a team of terrorists has seized a building, taking hostages, and declared war. One man has managed to escape. An off-duty cop hiding somewhere inside. He's alone, tired, and the only chance anyone has got.
They couldn't find room on the back of the DVD.
I think that's just the back of the VHS tape too, or something.
That is a long movie tagline right there.
I know, Jordan. Why didn't you use that for the movie taglines?
I know, I should. Would have been awesome. But that one would have to have been a scrolling one because it's so long.
Yeah, right.
But so I have seen From Beyond. Austin recommended it to me, and the movie's really crazy. Like it deals with some alternate dimension kind of stuff, and like there's a lot of goo in it and stuff.
It's a very slimy. If you like slimy, gooey 80s horror movies, From Beyond is for you. It's very gooey.
Yeah.
Movies need to be more gooey and slimy. I feel like a lot of horror movies now. Yeah.
But it's a fun time, And maybe if it was going up against something that I was just kind of middle of the road on, then I would vote for it. But man, Die Hard is just Die Hard. It's awesome. And John McClane is hands down the best action hero of all time. So I got to go Die Hard.
By the way, another 80s horror movie that's really gooey and slimy, Society, if you've never seen that movie.
Oh.
Very, very gooey. Yeah.
Nice.
Gooey and gross.
All of society is in a goo.
Yeah. Captain America First Avenger and Harold and Kumar. Richie.
Yeah. I like First Avenger. It's pretty good. Probably I think the best part of that is I like Hugo Weaving as Red Skull. But I think he's a great villain, which is Marvel's not, at least back then as well, they weren't known for their good villains. And I think he fits that role. But yeah, Harold Kumar Go to White Castle, still one of the better comedies, especially in that era where good comedies were not few and far between like they are today. But it still holds up. It's really good. I like the Harold Kumar franchise as a whole, but I still think White Castle is the better one. So I'll go Harold Kumar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Alec, what do you say?
Harold and Kumar was in common rotation. I did use that phrasing for a certain reason amongst my group of friends in high school. So was
that's the First Avenger.
First Avenger is not one of my favorite MCU films. Like it's kind of lower on my list. So I'm going Harold and Kumar all day.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, no, I think First Avenger is pretty underrated. I do like it, but again, another one that's in my top 100. Harold and Kumar, I love that movie, and I think it's a great One Crazy Night movie. I love a good One Crazy Night movie, and this is one of the better ones from the 2000s. So yeah, Harold and Kumar.
Yeah, so these are both in my 128, and yeah, they're both great. And I do know that I have Captain America ranked higher, and probably mostly well, I mean, for a lot of reasons, but like one thing that I just wanted to add is that like I don't think that there's been a bad Captain America movie yet. Like every iteration of Captain America has been good. So I'm kind of gonna have high hopes for Brave New World. It's gonna be without Chris Evans, so who knows? But we'll see. But yeah, let's give some love to Harold and Kumar though. Like I think that it's a very underrated comedy. I think that it's like a really cool One Crazy Night movie that's just really good. So yeah, I'll go with Harold and Kumar.
I understand why, but I'm disappointed that it's not called New World Order anymore. I was going to wear my NWO shirt to the on opening day.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's Brave New World. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But JPO.
Let me see. So this is the First Avenger, right?
First Avenger,
yeah.
Probably my least favorite of the Captain Americas. This might be my favorite of the Harold and Kumars. Still going Captain America here. I like Harold and Kumar to a degree. It's a stoner road trip comedy, but not everything hits for me. There's still a lot to be liked about the first Captain America. Even though I think the other two I blow it out of the water to a degree. So, but still going with Cap.
Yeah.
By the way, Alec, I know we do. I feel like I should explain. We use inside terminology here on tournament fights, and we casually use we'll say top. It's in my top 64. It's in my top 128, which I know is weird. It's like, well, why not you saying just top 100 or whatever? But on here we initially all submitted a top 64 to do a bracket of it. We've all done our bracket of our favorite movies, and then we expanded it later and let everybody do a top 128 over 3 episodes. So sometimes we'll casually say that.
Yeah, so we got 128 here.
Brian's here, by the way.
Okay, cool. Bring him in for the next one, just in time for him to champion one of the movies he wanted to champion.
Hey.
So, nice.
Hey, I would have gone Harold Kumar anyway, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alec will be up first for 8 Mile and Beavis and Butthead to America. So, Alec, yeah, good.
I'm gonna go 8 Mile. I don't even know if I've seen Beavis and Butthead do America. I wasn't. I really didn't watch a lot of Beavis and Butthead growing up, so I go 8 Mile. 8 Mile's, it's a lot of. It's cool if you're an Eminem fan, and so I'll say 8 Mile.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, no, I think 8 Mile is great. Really like it. Good solid cast here. But yeah, another movie that's in my 128. Beavis and Butthead to America. Love this movie. Very funny. I'm going with that.
Yeah. So Beavis and Butthead to America, not quite in my 128, but I am a huge Beavis and Butthead fan, though. I grew up with Beavis and Butthead. I've been loving all the new episodes. The new movie Do the Universe is awesome, and Do America is great. Like, it just cool seeing them almost having like a road trip and like having crazy shenanigans on buses and planes, and they get to the White House and he's TP for his bunghole, and like he's running around the White House and stuff. So it's a fun time, and them hitting on old ladies and stuff. So it's pretty funny stuff. And 8 Mile's great, but I mean, I'm just a big Beavis and Butthead fan. So let's go with Do America. Brian.
Yeah, one of these is my 138, and that's because Bad to America. All fun, great comedy, some great humor, especially the whole subplot with Hank Hill's double getting arrested so many times.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I'm GPO.
I must have fallen asleep when Brian came in because that scared the shit out of me when he started talking. I was like, where do you come from? All right. Beavis and Butt has a lot of fun, but I currently don't need TP for my bunghole, so I will go 8 Mile. Really great. I wish M did more movies.
Yeah.
Well, next time you do need TP, then you can go with Beavis and Butthead next time. Richie.
Shout out to my ex Kayla. You owe me a Beavis shirt. I know you still have it, bitch. Okay, you go, Richie.
I'm gonna come over to your house and steal all your TP so you can vote for Beavis and Butthead next time. Anyway, I love 8 Mile. I was on the way back from a gig last night. I was marking out, to use a wrestling term, to lose yourself, and came up on the Spotify. So I was having fun doing that. Then I had to turn it down because I was pulling up my driveway. I'm like, and I was like, oh, kill the vibes. But yeah, Beavis and Butthead to America. It's a fun movie, a great road trip movie. And I think it's really good. I think the Rob Zombie sequence that he directed in the desert's really fun. It's really psychedelic. It's really cool. And it's cool that it's still going and it's still kicking. And it's cool that Mike Judge is still kicking. We're getting King of the Hill soon as well.
Yeah,
so, you know what? I'm all for it. So yeah, Beavis about to do America.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, got Halloween and Fievel Goes West. All right. I do have love for Fievel Goes West. I do think it's kind of a guilty pleasure. I still watch it. It's fun. But another one that's in my 128 is Halloween, and it's really great. So Halloween.
Well, somewhere on this mismatch, this is my Universal Studio shirt I got when I went with Austin. There is a Michael Myers there, so I do got it on the shirt here. But and yeah. Halloween's in my 128. I think that it's the probably the best horror movie of all time. Like, it's not my favorite, but it's up there. It's in like my top 3 of all time. I mean, maybe even top 2. There's an argument there. It just depends on the day. But I think as far as the way that it was made, it's just really high quality. Like, even compared to like any other Halloween movie, I think it's way better than any other ones. And American Tail, Fievel Goes West. It's fun. Like, I like it a lot, but better than the original American Tail. But I'll go with Halloween.
Oh man, Halloween 6 is pretty good.
Yeah,
right.
But that's the one Paul read.
His debut film.
Yeah.
I'll go with one tree. I'll go with Fievel Goes West, a great little anime sequel to a 80s movie. It's a lot of fun. You get the last appearance for Jimmy Stewart as well. So yeah. So Fievel Goes West.
You got to give him the lazy eye. But JPO.
Yeah, I mean, kind of as said, Fievel Goes West was one that I really enjoyed on VHS, as we've already talked about back in the day. But man, do I love Halloween. That's definitely, again, if we go into something that I've definitely watched a lot more in my adult life. And I think it still holds up. I love that first one. So Halloween.
Yeah. Richie, what do you say?
Yeah. I like how Fievel Goes West. It's really good. But Halloween is my second favorite slash franchise. Even though if I concede that some of the movies in this franchise far exceed some of the best the movies in Scream. But anyway, I still just have love for Scream more. But yeah, maybe it's just the era I grew up with. but Halloween is it's a really beloved franchise for me, and and the first one, is really, really, really good. Still holds up, so I'll go Halloween.
Yeah, Alec.
I've never made a top 100 list ever, but Halloween would definitely be in my top 100 if I made one.
Nice.
When I make one, maybe I don't know, but for sure, Halloween is S tier slasher horror everything. Man, it's still to this day like over and how as many times I've seen it. Every time I watch it, I still feel like it's the first time watching it. I get all like freaked out and stuff. It's amazing.
Yeah.
If you want to make a top 100 eventually, you can do
top
it on
64. If you do a top 64, you can.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
You do a top 64
based on your
tournament.
By the way, did anybody else notice in that new Exorcist trailer? And nowhere in that trailer does it say from the director of Halloween Ends. Just notice
for a reason.
Yeah,
that movie might make my worst of list. We'll see what happens.
Well, it should say it because that movie was pretty good. I liked it.
Halloween Ends is bad. It's a bad Halloween.
Awful. Awful. All right. Anyway, searching, and that's Fellowship of the Ring, by the way.
The first one.
Yes, first one. Mm-hmm.
All right. Man, so I just wish Searching would be going up against a different movie because I really do love Searching. I think that's awesome. John Cho gives a really great performance. The way that they do screens on computers and stuff is really cool, and you're just kind of on the edge of your seat and just wondering what happened in the story. But I mean, it's going up against Lord of the Rings, and like all the Lord of the Rings movies are in my top 20. 2 of them are in my top 10. This is my least favorite of the 3, but that's not saying much. It's least favorite. I'm not going to say it's the worst because there's no worst. They're all good. They're all amazing. So I got to go with Fellowship of the Ring. Brian?
Yeah, I'm not a big Middle Earth person, but I quite love Searching a lot. Love the uniqueness of it's all filmed on cameras, as Jordan says. And I'll go Searching.
Yeah. GPO.
No, I dug Searching a lot. It's a movie I wasn't necessarily that excited for. I like John Cho, but it probably would have been something I would have skipped. But then word of mouth really spread, and it lived up to the hype. Missing was pretty good this year as well. But I'm not the biggest Rings fan. Like I didn't even watch like that Amazon show. I do love this trilogy. I think it's a great epic. I'm going Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. I wasn't a huge fan of the Amazon show, so I'd say like if you want to see it, but you don't need to rush out to it. but Richie, what do you say?
Both these movies are about searching technically, but one's better than the other, and that's Searching. I'm a Lord of the Rings fan, but not a massive one. But I think Searching, it was sort of groundbreaking in a way, and I like these movies. I like Anisha Ganti as a director. I look forward to seeing what he does next. He hasn't done anything direct-wise since Run, which is a good movie. He wrote Missing, but I'm looking forward to seeing what he does next. I like these sort of movies. I wish I'd come out every couple of years. I even have a soft spot for Unfriended because of the uniqueness of it. There's nowhere near as good as a movie as Searching, but I like the uniqueness of it. But Searching is really good, and John Cho. You could argue, I think, John Cho is really, really good considering he's basically just a one-man show. Deborah Messing's good in this movie too. So I'll go Searching.
Yeah, Alec, what do you say here?
So I've seen Missing, but I haven't seen Searching, but I really love Missing, so I need to check out Searching for sure. If it's even half as good as
much better.
I think Missing is better personally, but Searching is really, really good.
I like Searching a little better.
But The Lord of the Rings is my favorite trilogy of all time, so I'm going Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Well, Austin?
Yeah, anybody that knows me knows I think the Lord of the Rings movies are good, but they're not really my movies. I'm not a Lord of the Rings nerd, so I've seen them like all twice maybe. So I'm going to go Searching on this one, but that gives us our first tie now that Brian's here. So Brian, Searching or Lord of the Rings?
I'm still sticking with Searching.
Ooh, so it might be a bit of an upset, but
maybe.
I mean, Lord of the Rings kind of lost, so I'm going to call it upset.
Yeah, even Malcolm says that he would go Searching because Lord of the Rings comes up a lot here for good reason though. We all know it.
But Brian, you'll be up for License to Kill and Galaxy Quest.
Yeah,
It's interesting.
yeah, I really enjoyed Galaxy Quest a lot. Great little so parody-esque of Star Trek, and good little taste of that. Haven't seen License to Kill, but I love Galaxy Quest or Galaxy Quest.
Yeah. JPO.
Yeah, the old Bonds don't do much for me. Galaxy Quest I love. It actually kind of holds up with time too, as far as commentary on fandom and a lot of the ties into that. And great cast here. You see R.I.P. Rickman on the cover there. Alan kills it. Sigourney Weaver. Good first performance by Justin Long, Rainn Wilson. Yeah, I love Galaxy Quest to pieces. So Galaxy Quest.
Hey JPO, which License to Kill is which Bond?
Is that Roger Moore?
No.
Oh, Dalton. It's Dalton. I can see the wording now.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Richie.
Let's just say Bond is not a strength for JPO.
No.
Okay.
Octopussy? Is that that's a name?
Is it Octopussy? That's his default.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'll be sure to write I'll write an ASAP one time. I'll write a Bond question.
Make the answer
will be Octopussy.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
And that's how I'm going to say License to Kill.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Richie.
Yeah, I love Galaxy Quest. It's a great, it's sort of ahead of its time, like JPO said. With its commentary on fandom, and I think I think it's really good. It sort of holds up. One of the movies that really hold up more on rewatch as well. But License to Kill is one of my favorite Bond films. I think, and I really do dig it. And I like Timothy Dalton. So because it doesn't come up here that much, I'm going to say License to Kill.
Yeah, sounds good. Austin, what do you say?
Alec, what do you say?
Oh yeah, sorry, Alec. Yeah. Go ahead.
Bonds is like a really big hole of my like movie knowledge. I haven't seen the old ones, so but Galaxy Quest is probably a top 10 for me of all time. So Galaxy Quest, absolutely.
Yeah. Now, Austin, what do you say?
Yeah, no, I really like License to Kill. I'll definitely defend the two Dalton movies. I really like them. But yeah, Jacob and I covered Galaxy Quest pretty recently, and I had rewatched it fairly recently, and that movie's awesome. Yeah, that movie's great, and it works. And one of Tim Allen, I would argue maybe has done more good movies than bad. I don't know. We'd have to look at his filmography. Give like thumbs up, thumbs down. I don't know.
Yeah, it depends. Like any verse.
It depends. Yeah, I don't know, but I would argue maybe he has a better filmography than you think. So I'm going Quest.
Yeah, so I've been doing a slow rewatch of all the James Bond movies. I mean, whenever I'm not having to watch a bunch of stuff for tournament fights, so I have a big stack of mostly Bond movies Austin sent me. So I have License to Kill here. So I have seen it like way back in the day, but it's been a long time. I think I'm up to my last one that I watched was On Her Majesty's Secret Service. So that's the last one. So yeah, I actually like Timothy Dalton quite a bit. I think he's one of the better Bonds, and License to Kill is good, but yeah, Galaxy Quest is just awesome. I'm a huge Tim Allen fan. Like I'll watch anything Tim Allen does, and then just throwing all the other cast like you guys already mentioned before, and yeah, that's a really good ensemble there. So and a great kind of like a spoof and like commentary on like Star Trek and Star Trek conventions, all that stuff. So yeah, I'll go Galaxy Quest.
All right. We're doing good pacing wise, so let's keep up the pace, guys. I appreciate that. Let's keep it up, and we'll jump to the other side here and see what we got.
Pace.
So yeah, we're doing good on pacing. So let's see.
Just to clarify, hey Brian, was Polka King your one?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Even
was Sandy Wexler your one as well?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a guilty pleasure.
All right.
But like to be fair, some people in there we gave everyone 20 wild cards. So like some of these movies could be
somebody's
wild card. And in the wild cards, there's good movies. Some people throw in bad movies just to like throw a wrench into stuff.
And that's why they said a few bad ones for me that I said.
Yeah.
But JPO, Beauty and the Beast, OG against Sandy Wexler.
I wonder what's getting this one.
Just move it through. We could.
I mean,
yeah, Beauty and the Beast.
I won't kind of move it through.
All right, that's fine. Let's just do that.
Yeah.
Alec, you're not a big like Sandy Wexler fan, are you? Oh, okay.
Absolutely not.
Just checking.
Yeah.
Okay. Beast. All right.
We still let JPO go first. But.
Yeah, JPO, Arachnophobia, and Dawn of the Dead, the original. So
here we go. Here's a
there
match.
You go. JPO, I hope it didn't run off when it was your turn.
Should we about to after?
Oh my god. What a goof. All right, anyways, we'll just jump to Richie. Go ahead.
JPO fell asleep again. Richie.
Yeah, Gone of the Dead, really good. Arachnophobia, really good too. And I'm very on the fence about the remake of Arachnophobia. Should be
unnecessary. It's not going to have many practical effects, I fear.
Yeah. Because I don't feel like it makes it out of the first round very often, and it's a good movie and it's a classic movie. I'm gonna go Dawn of the Dead.
Okay. And Malcolm says Alex sounded almost insulted when you asked him if he was a Sandy Webster.
I'm sorry, I was just asking just for
yeah.
In case you wanted to champion that movie, but Alec, I guess you didn't want to champion that movie, but
Alec, you a Hitler follower?
Yeah.
Hey, JPO, nice of you to join us when it was your turn. What would you vote for?
Yeah, I thought it counted last time because I technically went last time.
We skipped it. We skipped it. Remember,
I didn't know how your rules went.
Yeah.
Arachnophobia.
Okay, fine. All right,
sure.
now Alec.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm more like partial to Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead. I love that movie, but Arachnophobia, as someone who's actually like really scared of spiders, this movie freaks me out. I love it. I try not to watch it because it's so simple. All the practical effects, the practical spiders, like it works so well. The Jeff Daniels is amazing. So Arachnophobia.
Yeah. Austin.
No, Arachnophobia is a ton of fun. I like a good animal attack movie. As Alec, I famously kind of hosted we did a tournament of all animal attack movies, and I kind of championed that one, and was a big kind of hosted that one.
I'm a huge creature feature guy.
Oh, I love creature features; they're fun. But Dawn of the Dead's like a top 10 horror movie of all time for me. Love that movie. I always champion it, so gotta go Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, like I feel like Dawn of the Dead, the original, doesn't get a lot of love here because. For me, I prefer the Zack Snyder one as well. Like I'm more partial to that. I think that one's really good. And Arachnophobia is a lot of fun. I remember the first time that I ever saw it, I remember watching with my parents, and I was pretty young. I was probably like 7, 8 years old, something like that. And it was like one of the first horror movies that I ever saw. That and Poltergeist. That's why I'm like big on that movie too. But because they're ones that aren't rated R, and I grew up in a pretty conservative household, so my parents let me watch if it's not rated R. But
yeah, Arachnophobia could be in that PG-13 horror movie tournament we're talking about.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that'll be up my alley. But Jeff Daniels is really good. John Goodman's great as the Exterminator. I'll even shout out Julian Sands as the doctor in the movie. And yeah, I think it's a lot of fun, so I'll go Arachnophobia. Brian.
Has either of these? I'll do Jacob Robert Dawn Jake, which I will first. Dawn Dead.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. But that means tie to JPO. JPO, which one are you going to go with?
Arachnophobia.
Arachnophobia.
Right.
I tried.
I know. It's all right. I think I got it actually into the Elite Eight for the actual zombie tournament we did. We actually to at least be in the Elite Eight. So, Christmas Vacation, Little Shop of Horrors. Richie.
Yeah. I like Christmas Vacation a lot. I'm more partial to the first Vacation, but it's probably the second best one. It's a lot of fun. I do like Little Shop of Horrors, even though I'm not a huge musical guy. And I think it's a lot of fun. A pretty good remake here too. So I'll go Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah. Alex, what do you say here?
I haven't watched a few musicals recently. I'm starting to discover that I might be a musicals guy. So I'm going to go Little Shop of Horrors.
Okay.
Sure, yeah. Sounds good. Austin.
Yeah, I'm not a big musical guy either, but I watched Little Shop of Horrors again fairly recently, and I really liked it, but I'm also a giant Rick Moranis fan. So, I love Rick Moranis. Steve Martin's amazing in that movie. He's great. Bill Murray's fun. It's a good movie overall. So, yeah, I'll also go Little Shop of Horrors. Yeah.
Well, I got to go with the asshole in his bathrobe emptying his septic tank into the sewer from Christmas Vacation. I'm a massive Christmas Vacation fan. I faced off against Moose Hawes over in his actually, no, I faced off against Benny Hamlin in Moose Hawes's league, though he was officiating it, but and we went toe to toe on Christmas Vacation trivia, and a Little Shop of Horrors is fun. I saw it probably like a year and a half ago for the first time, and it was fun, especially Steve Martin playing the dentist. Like he was my favorite part, probably. But I got to go Christmas Vacation. Yeah, Brian.
Yeah, both of these are about 138, but I love Little Shop of Horrors. I love the music, love the little cameos you get. Like Christopher Guest shows up, John Candy shows up as the radio announcer. It's a lot of fun. Great practical effects on the RG2. I'm going to go Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah, GPO.
I mean, yeah, there's some fun for Christmas Vacation. It's actually something I was late to the party on. Got to it a few years ago. But yeah, for nostalgia reasons, personal reasons, being in the play, love Little Shop of Horrors. I think it's unique. I think it's something that we don't need a remake. I hope we do one day, just because I think more people need to see it.
I think there is one. There was one. I think it might have got canceled. I don't know.
Right, that's one of those. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So wait for it to actually happen.
Yeah. All right.
I wouldn't mind a remake.
All right, Django Unchained and X-Men First Class.
Two of my favorites.
Yeah, two of my favorites. Alec.
Man, damn, that one. This is tough.
Right.
Like I love Django, but I think X-Men First Class is my favorite X-Men movie. So I'm gonna say First Class. Yeah. But Django's awesome.
Yeah. Austin.
I know we've had X-Men First Class a lot recently because we just did 2011 and 2010 tournament on there, and it survived to 2010. Man, Django Unchained's like a top 20 movie as well. Let's keep the logo for First Class. It's more of a strategic thing, so maybe for later we'll see.
Yeah. Well, so I think both these movies are like just outside my 128. I don't think either one quite makes it, but I remember seeing Django Unchained in the theater. One of my friends kind of encouraged me to go see it, and like kind of like my buddy Adam told me all about Quentin Tarantino. Kind of introduced me to him, and I remember the first time that I even heard about it, I hadn't seen any of the trailers or anything. I just walked by the movie theater. They had a big, like one of those big cardboard standee things for it, and I was like, that looks really cool, and it looks like a really cool cast. And when I saw it, and it was freaking great. It's like some all-time performances from like Leo DiCaprio, Jamie Foxx, Christoph Waltz. So yeah, I think I got to go Django. Brian.
Yeah, I'm going to go X-Men First Class with this one. It's my second favorite X-Men. It's a good reboot to the franchise. Love the younger cast for each of the characters, and X-Men's my vote.
Yeah, JPO.
I love both of these, man. First Class really got the hope back up for X-Men, because the third one wasn't my favorite, but I really like First Class. Django's right up there high with Tarantino, who hasn't made a bad movie yet, and this is probably in his top like 3 for me, so I gotta go Django.
Yeah. Richie. What do you say?
Yeah, but I love Django. I think it's one of like top tier Tarantino. I think it's really great. Yeah, I X-Men First Class is my favorite X-Men movie as well. So it's tough. But yeah, I'll continue the First Class love. Why not?
Yeah. So X-Men First Class it is.
Okay. We got Penguins of Madagascar and Short Circuit.
I think Penguins of Madagascar might be on mine.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who has Short Circuit though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe that one could even be like a Scott pick. I don't know.
Yeah. But I'm up first. I've only seen Short Circuit once. It didn't do a lot for me. I think it's kind of corny bad, like 80s wise. It's a time capsule. But I think Penguins of Madagascar is pretty damn delightful, and it's really funny, and it's a good kind of heisty movie. It's good stuff. So I'll go with the Penguins here.
Yeah. Doesn't Penguins of Madagascar have Benedict Cumberbatch in it? I think he's like a voice or something in it. Yeah, which is kind of interesting. But Short Circuit is fun. Like it's kind of like you said, like a product of its time. I really like when like Johnny Number 5 when he's like like trying to be more human. Like he's reading through the books fast. He's quoting the commercials when he's like, "When you gotta go, don't squeeze the Charmin," and he's like quoting all those commercials and stuff. It was fun for its time. I don't know how well it holds up though now, but the Penguins of Madagascar is my favorite movie of any Madagascar movie. I think that there's a lot of fun. That the penguins are my favorite characters from that series, so I'll go with the Penguins of Madagascar. I wouldn't mind ever seeing a sequel to this if they wanted to make another one. I mean,
well, they kind of already did like a TV show, so yeah.
Yeah, they did have the TV show, yeah.
Yeah.
But Brian?
Yeah, I'm also gonna go with Penguins of Madagascar. This is a film that deserved a character that deserved a spin-off film. So great comedy, some good little cast of it, some little voices there. Love John Malkovich as the villain Dave. He's a lot of fun there. And yeah, Penguins of Madagascar has my vote.
Yeah. GPO.
Yeah, I haven't seen Short Circuit, and yeah, like you guys said, man, Penguins was very organic kind of spin off because just people really like these 4 characters that kind of jumped off. You know, they kind of stole the show in a way, and this movie's pretty funny. So yeah, Penguins.
Yeah. Richie.
Yeah, I remember. I think I rented Penguins Madagascar from like a sort of red box-esque sort of kiosk thing, and I'm thinking, it'd be a way to kill 2 hours, isn't it? I was pretty bored. I was like, I'll check this on. This movie's hilarious. I was like, wow, holy hell! I love this movie so much. It was just charming and everything I want. I'm like, I did not expect to love this movie as much as I did, and and Short Circuit's fine. But I love Penguins of Madagascar, so and I think it was on my list, so I'll go Penguins of Madagascar.
Yeah. And Alec, did you vote? Yeah, I can't remember.
Not yet.
Okay, what do you say?
I haven't seen Penguins of Madagascar. I've seen Short Circuit. It's cool, but I mean, from what it sounds like is that the Penguins are as hilarious as they usually are. So I'm gonna go ahead and just give it to the Penguins.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. But I wouldn't mind if they did like a horror spin-off of Short Circuit, making like a killing machine or something like that. That'd be kind of cool.
But Jordan, it'll be Dodgeball and Bad Times at the El Royale.
So this is one of my other blind spots. If I would have had time, I've not seen Bad Times at the El Royale. So that's something I want to get to soon because I like all the like colors and like the themes and like that kind of stuff. I think it looks pretty cool. But Dodgeball is awesome. Like I think Dodgeball is great, and they're looking to do a sequel, which I am stoked about. And they've done a few little kind of like short things. I think Vince Vaughn came back for some kind of charity thing where they did a little dodgeball thing you can find online. But yeah, so I'm gonna go with Dodgeball. Brian.
If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball.
Yep.
Dodgeball had my vote. It's one of your concept for comedy. Making dodgeball like an actual sport, having a whole tournament in Vegas for it. Best there's a great little Tony Perkins type role for this film. And I'm curious about the sequel. I'm curious if it'll be like great or be like a Zoolander 2S. So I'll go get a little dodgeball.
Yeah, there's a certain time of the year where ESPN 8 the Ocho is a real thing where you can actually like watch weird like events on ESPN. So yeah.
I just wish because they held off on the sequel. Now that they're doing a sequel, and Rip Torn's not alive anymore.
Exactly. He died in the movie though.
He died in the movie.
He died in the movie. That's right. Forgot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah, he died randomly. The thing fell on him.
The thing sign crushes him. He's dead.
Yeah, that's right.
Some old footage of him and like flashback to him.
Yeah, archive footage of it for
Yeah.
JP.
But JP.
Alrighty. There's another one. No, it's not too hard for me. I like Dodgeball, but it's not like super too high for me. Again, this is from the guy that brought us Cabin in the Woods direction wise. I wish he did more stuff because I don't know if he's done anything since. But I love the journey we go on here. It's kind of unpredictable. I love the cast. El Royale is going to get my vote.
Yeah, and shout out to Malcolm. He says that dodgeball's a sport. We have dodgeball leagues in New Zealand.
Yeah, I think we have leagues here.
Yeah, I think that we actually have some leagues here because I want to say one of my cousins was in a dodgeball league and they played in Las Vegas and like had a tournament or something. So yeah, but Richie, what do you say?
Yeah, I mean both these could be on my list. I don't know. I definitely think Bad Times at El Royale is definitely on my list. Evidently I like Chris Hemsworth. Who doesn't? What a sexy man. But no, he plays like sort of like this Charles Manson sort of cult leader. He's having a lot of fun doing it too.
Defend your country, man. All right.
Yeah, having a lot of fun doing it here too. And yeah, it's just a very unique concept for a film. Yeah, John Hamm's good. Dakota Johnson, Kelly Spaney, who kind of has done a few things recently. She's pretty good. So yeah, I mean, I probably know it's going to go. Dodgeball's really good, but I'll show some love to Bad Times in Royale.
Yeah, Alec.
He'll probably fall off the roller coaster and break every bone in his body. I love Dodgeball. It's one of my all-time favorite comedies. So I'm going Dodgeball.
Yeah, it's a bold move, Cotton. I love Jason Bateman in that. Like, he's great.
But Peppers needs new shorts.
Yeah, right. Austin.
Yeah, I'm probably going to vote for Dodgeball, but I do like Bad Times at El Royale. The only thing, I think it's about 20 minutes too long. I think it kind of runs out of steam. I wish it was a little bit shorter for what it is, but it's still good. And I would like Drew Goddard directing another movie because this and Cabin in the Woods, direct more stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna go Dodgeball just because I watch it as a spiritual sequel to Heavyweights. So
right.
All right, got Piranha 3D and There's Something About Mary.
Ooh.
Brian.
Yeah, I see bits and pieces of Piranha 3D. It has some good elements there, but There's Something About Mary is in my 138. It's a good little romantic comedy from the 90s. I love the character wars. Frank said bees. He was masturbating. So some great humor there. I love the whole side bit with the whole narrator singing with the guitar singing along. And Lee Evans was hilarious in this film as I don't remember his character name, but he was great in it.
Can't remember his name.
Same here.
Yeah, GPO, you say here.
There's Something About Mary by far for sure.
Yeah. Richie.
I really love Something About Mary. I think it's really good. It still holds up. And funny, the Farley brothers kind of, Farley brothers had a weird career. They've got these, and then one of the Farley brothers won a fucking best act. One best film. So
they did freaking Dumb and Dumber, man.
Yeah, so that's weird. And then they also made 43. So what a weird career they've had. But and Lee Evans is really good. He was he kind of fell off the radar a bit. Lee Evans is one of the biggest comedians in the UK at one point. I'll go Something About Mary. But Piranha 3D is really fun.
Yeah, Alec, what do you say?
3 words, man. Spring Break Massacre. That spring break scene alone. I'm giving it to Piranha 3D.
Sure, yeah. Austin.
Come on, who doesn't love a movie where Eli Roth has a violent death? Come on, it's great. And I watched Piranha 3D a lot lately because we did a drink along to it, and I just watched it casually. Like I think that movie's so much fun. Good use of 3D. I saw it 3D in theaters, and I've talked about this a lot, but There's Something About Mary's always on TV whenever I stay in a hotel. I don't know why. The movie's always fucking on, and I don't love it. But yeah, so I'm thinking Piranha 3D.
The Lee Evans character, by the way, is Tucker or Norm. He plays the guy named Tucker. He pretends to be a guy named Tucker, but he's Norm the pizza guy.
Maybe handicapped.
Yeah,
he's
pretending to be. Yeah,
he pretends to be an architect, dude.
Yeah, but I still have yet to see any Piranha movies. So one of these days I'll get around to them, but I haven't seen any of them. But there's something about Mary. It's a lot of fun. Like one of my favorite scenes is like when you're like, "Have you seen my baseball?" And then he's like,
"I see my wiener."
Like, where he's like, "Yeah, here we call it a wiener, and that girl has it over there." And he goes up. He's like, "Have you seen my wiener?" Yeah, like it's funny stuff. So I'll go with There's Something About Mary.
Okay, and we got Monty Python and the Holy Grail and Kingsman. All right, JPO.
Oh, damn. I would like to hear someone else talk first. Well, let's talk through it a little bit.
Yeah.
What?
I can talk, Sean.
No, stop interrupting, Richie.
You just said
what was that character name? Oh, that character name. Yeah. I don't know. That was Richie just now. Kingsman. A lot of fun. Matthew Vaughn. Monty Python. I don't know, man. Maybe just that all timer, the nostalgia. I'm going Holy Grail. Although I know a couple people here might fight me on that. So,
yeah. Richie, what do you say?
I wouldn't fight you. Monty Python Holy Grails, it's pretty good. But I'm sort of in the camp where I like it, but I prefer Life of Brian. Or even I've been in the minority. I think Meaning of Life is really good too. So, but considering it is Holy Grail going up against Kingsman, I'm going to go to Kingsman. It comes up here a lot, but I was always mention that church scene rules. So, I just think it's really good. I wish the franchise held the same kind of, didn't run out of steam as it did. Like the Golden Circle has its moments, and the King's Man is not good, but but this movie is really good still, and star making performance from Taron Egerton here. So so I'll go Kingsman.
Yeah, Alec, what do you say?
Kingsman was like a really like a breath of fresh air when it came out. It's awesome. That church scene is amazing. One of my favorite like music moments in movies in like most recent last 20 years. But Monty Python makes me laugh every time. The Black Knight, I love that scene. I watched that a couple times recently. So I'm gonna go with Monty Python.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I keep trying, but the movie doesn't work for me as much. I love Life of Brian, though. I think Life of Brian's a great satire about religion and stuff. And so if that was up against it, I'd vote against Kingsman, but I'm not going to because it's Holy Grail. So Kingsman.
Yeah. So Monty Python and the Holy Grail has certain moments that just really make me laugh, like when the animator has a fateful heart attack out of nowhere and just like keels over, or when they show the guy running in the distance and they keep showing him over and over and over again running in the distance, or what is the average flying speed of a swallow, African or European? Oh, I don't know that. Or they go flying off the bridge or whatever. Like there's some good stuff, but it just doesn't grip me like from beginning to end. It just has like little moments that are really good. Still a great movie that I really like, but the Kingsman just gets me from beginning to end, and I think that it's I don't know if it was Taron Egerton's first movie, but it might have been, but I mean it was how I was introduced to him. He's awesome, and I thought Samuel L. Jackson's list would get annoying, but it didn't. Like it actually I found it kind of interesting, like interesting character choice. And that church scene is incredible. So I got to go Kingsman, and I've already mentioned it about a million times. I have the poster right behind me, so I mean I like it that much. So it'll be Kingsman. But Brian.
Yeah, I haven't seen Holy Grail, but I do enjoy Monty Python Life of Me. But I gotta go Kingsman. It's a very little surprise performed by Taron Egerton. Love the product placement with the whole McDonald's scene at dinner time. Colin Firth is great as his sidekick. The church is fantastic. So Kingsman.
Nope, Kingsman.
It took me way longer to get that than I thought I was going to. I'm like, no, it's called Life of Brian. Oh wait, his name's Brian. I get it.
Yeah, right.
Inglourious Basterds and Chopper with Eric Bana. Has anybody seen Chopper or is going to advocate?
Yeah, well, it's me. I guess it's me. It's probably
on
mine.
your list. Okay.
All right, well, I'm going to move forward in Glorious Bastards, but I understand you might like it, Richie, but nobody's going to.
Yeah.
Watch Chopper. Why you see Eric Banner in Hollywood movies today is because he got attention from this movie.
Why could the match be Chopper versus Chopping Ball? That'd be a good match.
Right.
Yeah, there you go. That'd be awesome.
Iron Man and the Whackness.
What the fuck's the Whackness?
Well,
was that on anybody's list?
No.
Chris Scott. What is this Chris Scott movie?
All right, Iron Man moves through.
No,
can I throw out something real quick though? Whackness is pretty fun. It's Josh Gad from Drake and Josh smoking a lot of weed with Ben Kingsley.
Cool.
Oh, Josh, sorry, I said the wrong fact.
Now I remember.
Now I remember it, and I'm still voting for Iron Man. Okay,
I'm not saying to vote for it. I'm just saying let's not shit on it too hard.
Well, and Oliver's a Malcolm movie. Is anybody voting for Oliver?
No.
Sounds good. Prisoners.
I like Oliver. Prisoners for sure.
All right, here we go. Okay, so OG Peter Pan against Jojo Rabbit. Now
Jojo Rabbit. Move on. Just kidding.
No.
Yeah.
Richie.
All right.
So a couple easy ones there because sorry Malcolm, I know you're like watching.
Yeah, Chris Scott.
You love Oliver, but we don't.
Yeah.
So. Richie.
Yeah. I like Jojo Rabbit. It's really good. Again, it's not that sort of maybe that's not my top tier Taika movies. I sort of I prefer the type of stuff he's like going to do like with like Next Goal Wins, which hopefully comes out this year. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm hearing rumors of a delay and a bunch of delays. So
we got a trailer, but
I really like Peter Pan. I think so. It's one of the first movies I saw. I still really enjoy it. I'll go Peter Pan.
Okay. Yeah. Alec, you gonna go for
this is one that's on mine and my wife's list, but we just haven't gotten to it. Jojo Rabbit. So I'll go Peter Pan. I haven't seen it like in a long time, not since I was a kid. I remember some of the scenes, but I remember enjoying it as a kid. So I'll say Peter Pan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oscar. Man.
I like Jojo Rabbit. I don't love it. I think it has some tonal issues. I think it's kind of all over the place. But that OG Peter Pan movie, I watched that movie a lot when I was a kid, like a lot, and I still really like it. And there's a lot of really funny stuff with Captain Hook in that movie, like really good slapstick. So I'll go Peter Pan.
Yeah, the original Peter Pan is great. I think that it's the best iteration I've ever seen of Peter Pan. Except for I actually do like what they did in that show Once Upon a Time. I thought that was a cool take where was an evil Peter Pan and he was like trying to kidnap kids and stuff. But Jojo Rabbit, that's been sort of like a pseudo nickname in my family that they just call because all my nieces and nephews call me Jojo when they're young, and so it kind of evolved to Jojo Rabbit. But and the movie's really good. I think that it's like only someone like Taika Waititi could take Hitler and make it kind of like just a fun kind of like satire, kind of just like a bit of a comedy. And Sam Rockwell is always great. He can do no wrong in my book. And I think it's one of Scarlett Johansson's the best performances. I'll give it to Jojo Rabbit. Brian, what do you say?
Yeah, I enjoyed Jojo Rabbit too, but I love Peter Pan growing up. It's a great animated film. My second favorite Peter Pan, hopefully my favorite one of all. And also enjoyed his own peanut butter brand he has as well. So Peter Pan.
Mm-hmm. And I kind of gave up on Once Upon a Time at a certain point when they started doing the Frozen stuff, but Malcolm said Peter Pan turned out to be Rumpelstiltskin's father. Interesting.
And also look forward to that horror film, Never Nightmare coming up.
Oh yeah, they're gonna make a horror movie of Peter Pan. Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, same.
JPO, Peter Pan and Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah, listen, you respected the old classics, but man, am I way more of a Jojo Rabbit guy. The performances, the humor, Taika Waititi, definitely Jojo Rabbit for me.
Actually, Peter Pan's gonna take.
Well, I didn't get time to make this link before, but you know what? Josh Peck's also good in Oppenheimer. There you go. Move on.
Yeah.
Hey.
I mean, Jojo Rabbit does have Richie for actress.
He's also really good in Ass to Mouth, the movie. That's what the movie. It's ATM. It's about an ATM machine.
Okay.
I was trying to make it very good.
ATM. Yeah.
Alec, Three Billboards and Little Women.
Hey, Sam Rockwell again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Haven't seen either of these either. I'll go. Is this the one with Florence Pugh, the Little Woman? I'll go that one. I love Florence Pugh.
You know what Florence Pugh is really good in?
Oppenheimer?
Yeah.
Oppenheimer. She'll get a best supporting actress.
Yeah, I'll go Little Woman.
I don't think she'll get nominated, but
that's what I meant.
What are you going with, Alec? I lost that in the shuffle with the Florence Pugh side. What are you going with?
Little Woman.
Okay, gotcha. I have famously said I haven't seen Little Women, nor will I ever. Three Billboards gets my vote.
So yeah, I've already talked about how Little Women played when I was working at a movie theater. So in 2019, I just started to get like a part-time job with my already first job that I had. So it was like a second one, just so I could get free movies. Worked there like 2 days a week, something like that. and yeah, I walked into Little Women and just kind of unintentionally because of the usher at the theater, and I sat and watched about 20 minutes of it, and then I was like, I got to come back and see this, and I did, and it was great. Like usually I'm not a period piece guy, but I actually like that one a lot. But Three Billboards was nominated for a reason, and it's great. Another Sam Rockwell, like we mentioned, but the cast all around is just really, really good. Frances McDormand, Woody Harrelson, they're all good. So yeah, I'll go Three Billboards. Brian.
I'm also going with Three Billboards. It's in my 128 it's a great little film with 2017, great one location movie. So great performances with Pierre Dinklage appears as great in the film as the friend to Frances McDormand's character, and I have that's so good. So Three Billboards.
Yeah.
GPO.
I like Little Women. It's the first ever version, still the only version I've seen of that remake and whatnot. Three Billboards I've really enjoyed. So yeah, I gotta go with that. I think that has a great ensemble and is one I would definitely go to more. So
Richie.
Yeah, Three Billboards is definitely one of my speed. Little Woman's alright, but yeah, Three Billboards is is great. I love the ensemble. It's my favorite of that year. I think it deserves to win Best Picture. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that in some Middle Eastern countries like India and stuff that they CGI'd a black dress on Florence Pugh's nude scenes just because that's what they would do in those countries.
But yeah, I'm up first for Mighty Ducks and Ghost. This is pretty easily Mighty Ducks. I've seen Ghost once. It's not really my speed. It's fine. But yeah, I love me some Mighty Ducks, and Jordan and I definitely need to team up and take out somebody in Mighty Ducks trivia at some point.
Yeah, we gotta do that for
sure. Benny Moose's channel. So
yeah, yeah, because I'm a massive Mighty Ducks fan. Like I love all three. This is probably my second favorite. I'm a big D2 guy, but the first one's is really, really good. Like quack quack quack, Mr. Ducksworth, quack quack quack. Ghost. I'm right there with you, Austin. Like it's not really my speed. It's okay. I've seen it like once, maybe like caught it on TV like a second time and saw like bits and pieces of it. But yeah, the Mighty Ducks, I go back to it at least once a year. Like it. That's great. So yeah, I'll go with Mighty Ducks. Brian?
Quack. Mighty Ducks go to vote.
Yep. Yeah. GPU.
I actually meant to finish Ghost the other day. Didn't though. Love me some Mighty Ducks. Gordon Bombay, Joshua Jackson. Hell yeah, let's go for that.
Is anybody with me and Jordan that when Amelia wasn't in the second season of Game Changers, I told that show to fuck off?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no. Like, get out of here.
The same thing.
Amelia's
not get out of here.
I'm not watching it. Nope, I'm done.
You have Amelia, or you gotta have Charlie as a main character.
Well, they were building to that, and then Amelia wasn't in the show, so screw that.
They should have Shawn Rice for the series as well as Goldberg.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, it's good that he came back because he had done some drug issues, and then he was able to turn his life around. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. But Richie.
Yeah. Ghost is okay. Mighty Ducks rules. But yeah, I mean, if any sexy ghosts out there want to take on some pottery classes, I'm down.
Yeah. Right.
But Mighty Ducks.
I'd rather have the sexy ghost from Ghostbusters.
Probably, yeah.
You need to make like a sketch about that, like a comedy sketch with like you and a sexy ghost, Richie, just like doing pottery or something. That'd be pretty funny. but Alec,
don't care for ghosts, Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I had to hear the Unchained Melody so many times because my ex-wife, that was her parents, that like their song that they danced to at their wedding, and they play it all the time. And like no thanks, I'm good.
We got Fury and Big Daddy, Jordan.
Oh man, yeah, this one's kind of interesting because I'm a huge Adam Sandler fan, and I think Big Daddy's really good. Like that's really quotable. Like Hip Hop Anonymous, or like dang you're giving me easy ones. And like I think Rob Schneider's really underrated. Steve Buscemi's the homeless guy. Like you bring me Egg McMuffin. Like there's just a lot of randomness that like I kind of gravitate to because my sense of humor is really random. Like when Steve Buscemi's in the courtroom, and he's like, "Damn, I got to get me one of those." Like talking about the girl that's like testifying or whatever. But Fury is just on another level. Like especially Shia LaBeouf. Like he I think pulled out a couple teeth. He didn't shower for a long time, and
I feel like he does that in his personal life too.
Probably, but so he was the perfect choice then for that. But Brad Pitt's great, Logan Lerman, Michael Pena, like it's a good cast there. So yeah, I'll go with Fury, and also shout out Shia LaBeouf came to Idaho, where I'm from, to the military base over at the Gowan Fields is what he called it. It's Gowan Field. There's no S on it, but in his Twitter post he said Gowan Field, and he was there for like 6 weeks because they have a big tank division that he went and trained with them there. So, but Brian, what do you say?
Damn you, Scuba Steve. That's my vote. It's a top 5 Adam Sandler film for me. Love the chemistry with him and Julian. Some great. Ross is great in this. Some great humor with kangaroo song. Kangaroos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were over yesterday. Whiich for the goddamn Jets. Big Daddy. Big Daddy.
Jets. Yeah. Yeah. JPO.
This is hard because I'm a big Sandler fan. This is in the top 5 Sandler. But Fury's so fucking good too, man.
Yeah.
This really just depends on what you want to watch. I'm gonna go. I'm going this time. I'm going for rewatchability in the heart. I'm going Big Daddy.
Yeah, this Columbo, they think he is stupid, but he's actually very smart.
You all should have cheered when he's like, "But I can wipe my own ass."
Yeah.
I know.
Damn it, JPO, you took my quote.
I wipe my own ass.
I'm just saying it's the most stupidest line, but it fucking heartfelt at the same time.
Yeah, right. But Richie, what do you say?
Yeah, I prefer this to when they decided to do Zack and Cody and became very fucking annoying. Holy shit! It was my sister's favorite show at one point. Oh my god, that whole we could have a whole rant about that, where just like the direction for all those shows were just to yell, less acting.
Yeah, right. Because it's my sister's favorite show too. They said on all the time.
That's what they consider acting on Nickelodeon and Disney. It's just yell everything and
every dialogue.
Yeah.
Really yell all your dialogue.
I just run around and yelling. Yeah.
Always ADG, run. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's weird seeing like Colin and Dylan Sprouse now. So it's like, fair enough. It's I feel like Big Daddy is probably on my list, but like we've talked about it a lot. I still don't think Fury is enough love, and Fury is fucking good. So I'm gonna go Fury.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Fury's won a tournament yet, so I mean we should get it there. But Alec, what do you say?
Big Daddy, also one of my top 5 Adam Sandler movies. I do cry in that scene. I cry a few times in that movie. So yeah, I love Big Daddy, so I'm going Big Daddy.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, I like both these movies. I'm gonna go Fury though. I'm a big fan of that movie. One of my favorite movies of that year. So that's a tie to Richie this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Fury.
Fury, okay.
Right. Fury.
Okay, almost done with this side. Almost there. Willy Wonka and the Rocketeer. Brian.
Ooh.
Yeah, I kind of go against my favorite movie of all time, Willy Wonka. Such a great movie, some great music, some great horror elements with the whole title sequence. So it's very, very enjoyable, very rewatchable. Willy Wonka gets my vote.
Yeah. JPO. What do you say?
Yeah, I'm not the biggest Willy Wonka guy, so I'm gonna go Rocketeer. I had fun with that.
Yeah. Richie.
I'm almost the opposite. Rocketeer comes up here a lot, and I mean, it's good. I don't necessarily get it. But Willy Wonka is great, and I see the hype, and I mean, I'm interesting to see what the spin-off comes out.
I'm curious about that one too.
Huh?
I think it looks atrocious, but that's just me.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it looks pretty good. I don't know. I was actually surprised.
He was already annoying me just in the trailer. He was already annoying me, and I was like, "Oh boy, 2 hours of that shit."
Well, I wasn't looking forward to it, but the trailers got me. I don't know. So we'll see if it duped me. I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll go Willy Wonka. Yeah.
Alec.
Man, Rocketeer is one that I feel like I always get asked questions about in trivia, and I still haven't seen it, so I probably should see it. But Willy Wonka, I still enjoy that tunnel sequence. Is wild. Looking back on it now, it's man, it's a really it's just an odd scene, but it works, and I enjoy it. So and Gene Hackman's amazing. I do quote that that you lose. I do quote that a lot.
Gene Wilder, not Hackman.
Gene Wilder. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, I know what he meant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. I quote that last monologue a lot to people. So I'll go Willy Wonka.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat where Rocketeer comes up here a lot, and I don't love the Rocketeer. I think it's okay. I know some people go crazy for it, not me. But Willy Wonka's in my top 100, so I gotta go Willy Wonka. Jordan.
I think both these movies are awesome. I actually love both these movies, and someday I want to get a hold of whatever comic or graphic novel the Rocketeer is based on, because I know it's based off something like that. But yeah, Willy Wonka is awesome. I just love some of the randomness too. When she's like, Snosberry, who ever heard of a Snosberry? And he just grabs her mouth. He's like, we are the dreamers and we are the music makers, or something like that. And I'm like, what the fuck? That doesn't even make any sense. But that's Willy Wonka. He's kind of a crazy guy that just does crazy stuff. So yeah, so I'll go with Willy Wonka.
All right. So all right, guys, you ready to go speed round and speed to the finish here? So how we do this, Alec? We've got kind of our initial thoughts. So we literally go quick, 10 seconds or less, just one or the other. Just give me one or the other, and we'll see what wins this thing. So So we're doing good on time. So let's get it done.
Yeah,
sorry, this way up here. Okay. Oh shit, I forgot even more. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
I'm really zoomed in here. All right.
It's a big tournament.
Give me just a second and scroll out just a little. All right. So we'll go JPO first for Rush and RoboCop, Battle of the R's.
Yeah, it's not going to get any easier, huh? I'm going to say RoboCop.
Okay.
Yeah. Richie.
Rush.
Yeah.
All right, Alec.
Alec.
RoboCop.
Okay. I'm going to go RoboCop.
Awesome. Yep. I'll also go RoboCop. Brian?
I'll go with the Great Canadian Band, Rush.
Rush, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Rush. Ghostbusters 2 and Shaun of the Dead, horror comedy. Richie.
Shaun of the Dead.
Okay. Alec.
Shaun of the Dead.
Austin.
Ghostbusters 2.
I'll go Ghostbusters 2. Brian?
For the Great Pyramid Nickel Performance, Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah. JPO.
Now that's a fucking upset. Shaun of the Dead.
Well, it's not yet. It's a tie, so it goes to Mr. Alec.
I'm bad with math.
You either one.
Shaun of the Dead. I'm going Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, it is an upset.
I forgot we got the 6.
Eternal Sunshine and Jaws. Alec.
Come on, guys. You know,
we have to go against all
jeez. Oh man,
quote on all timers.
I'm gonna go Eternal Sunshine.
Yeah, Austin.
Hell no, Jaws.
I mean, even here, I'll go Jaws. I like Jaws better than Eternal. So, Brian.
Yeah, Eternal Sunshine is a big blind spot, so I'll go with Eternal Sunshine because I love Jim Carrey.
Yeah. GPO.
Oh, come on. Eternal Sunshine.
Yeah. Richie.
Jaws. I could have done it.
Yep. You could have.
And sorry, JPO, but I've got the tiebreaker, and Jaws hasn't won a tournament yet. So goddamn
it's Jaws. I'm not gonna be like, what the fuck, y'all?
Yeah.
Roger Rabbit, interesting.
WTF.
Men in Black and Deadpool. I'm up first. I'm gonna go Men in Black.
And I would go with Deadpool. Brian?
I'll go with the Men in Black.
Yeah. JPO?
Men in Black and Deadpool?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Men in Black.
Maybe annoyed with Ryan Reynolds being like Deadpool, but you have to admit, like the way he is actually fits this character.
Yeah, he's just when he does that character in every other movie. That's annoying.
Yeah, that's when
he's just playing himself.
Yeah. All right, Richie.
Men in Black.
Men in Black. Alec.
Deadpool.
Okay, 4-2 for Men in Black. Moving on. All right, Dogma and Chopping Mall. Jordan.
Oh man. Yeah. If I hadn't watched Dogma a few months back, if I hadn't rewatched it, like I probably would have gone Chopping Mall. But rewatch it, like dang, like Dogma is really good. Like and it's really well written too. So like I love all the dialogue and all that. So which I don't always love heavy dialogue movies. Oppenheimer, but
yeah, I was gonna say we know.
Yeah,
we know.
I know you don't like movies
for
adults. We know.
Hey, do you know who's good in Oppenheimer? Matt Damon. There you go.
Matt Damon's really good.
He's really good. He's a good.
He's good in it. Like there are good performances. I'll admit it. But Brian.
Justice for Hook, Dogma.
Yeah. GPO.
Dogma, baby.
Yeah. Richie.
I was about to eat before I said my thing.
It's all right.
I'm thinking I was going, so I will go Chopping Mall.
Yeah. Alec.
Dogma.
Yeah.
And I would have gone Chopping Mall, but Dogma will make it.
Dogma.
Right. Okay. Die Hard and Harold and Kumar.
Oh, man.
Brian.
Come on.
Harold and Kumar go White Castle.
Okay. JPO.
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 Dard.
Richie.
Harold and Kumar.
Yep. Alec.
It's Die Hard.
Yep. Austin.
Die Hard.
I'll show some love to Harold and Kumar. Yeah. We'll go Harold and Kumar.
Tie to Jordan.
Yeah, let's go Harold and Kumar. Let's have some fun. Okay. Harold and Kumar.
Yes.
You know, as many times as Die Hard has showed up on tournament fights, never won a tournament.
Nope. I think Harold and Kumar has one, I believe.
I will play tonight, I think.
Yeah.
Halloween and Beavis and Butthead Do America, JPO.
Oh, Halloween.
Richie.
Beavis and Butthead.
Alec.
Halloween.
Yep. Austin.
Halloween.
Yeah, like I love Beavis and Butthead, but it's got to be Halloween. Brian.
I mean, the only time I with a tournament Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be in the animation tournament. Come up. So
okay.
Sorry, I screwed all that.
The panel debate on both Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, Searching and Galaxy Quest, Richie.
Searching.
Yep. Alec.
Galaxy Quest.
Yeah. Austin.
Galaxy Quest.
Yeah, I'll go searching. Brian.
Galaxy Quest.
Okay.
JPO.
Galaxy Quest.
All right, Galaxy Quest. Makes it okay. Go on the other side here. Got Beauty and the Beast and Arachnophobia. Alec.
Arachnophobia.
Okay.
Yep. Austin.
Beauty and the Beast.
I'll go Beauty and the Beast. Brian.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah. JPO.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yep. Richie.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast. Another one that'll show up in that animation tournament next week. All right. Little Shop of Horrors in First Class. Me. First Class. George.
Yeah, I think here I'll go First Class. Brian.
To see the Battle of Two Outmaking Musicals, Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah. JPO.
Oh boy, Little Shop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Richie.
X-Men.
Yeah. Alec.
First Class.
First Class.
Ooh, it'll be First Class.
All right. Penguins of Madagascar and Dodgeball. Jordan.
I'll go Dodgeball. Brian.
Dodgeball.
Yep. JPO.
Yeah, Dodgeball.
Okay.
Yep. Richie.
Penguins.
Yep. Alec.
Dodgeball.
And Austin.
Yeah, the one I've seen more times, Dodgeball.
What was that weird tournament where like Penguins of Madagascar beat something big out there?
J14.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
2014.
Shadows.
Yeah, beat what we do in the shadows. Come on.
Yeah, even I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. No.
Kingsman, Something About Mary, Brian.
Just say about Mary.
Okay. GPO.
I'm thinking. It's pretty good on par. There's something about Mary.
Richie.
Something about Mary.
Alec.
Kingsman.
Yeah, I'll go Kingsman.
Yeah, I can only watch Ben Stiller get his nutsack zipped in his zipper so many times, so I gotta go Kingsman.
Okay. Tie to Brian.
Just say about Mary.
Okay.
Ooh, all right.
All right.
I have to watch that again.
Inglourious Bastards and Iron Man. So JPO.
Bastards.
Okay.
No, just calling what you guys are. For this, I'm gonna say.
Yeah. For this, I'll say. Yeah. Richie.
Fuckheads. Oh, that's on the list. No, that's right. You're good.
That's not a movie.
Iron Man.
Yeah. Alec.
Bastards.
Austin.
Twats. I mean, Iron Man.
Yeah.
He is a bastard.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have it in front of me, but I believe Inglourious Bastards has won a tournament, but not Iron Man. Is one I remember. So let's go with Iron Man. Get it to win, maybe. Brian.
Iron Man.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't want to marry that bitch.
No,
Brian, your son Shane, your brother Shane would have been a bastard.
I will see Inglourious Bastards in the
Great angry birds.
tournament, so.
Yeah.
Peter Pan and Prisoners, Richie.
Peter Pan.
Okay.
Alec.
Two very similar movies. Prisoners.
Yeah.
Yeah. Austin.
Peter Pan.
Yeah. Let's go with Prisoners. Brian.
Peter Pan, peanut butter.
Yeah. JPO.
Oh shit! Prisoners. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Tie to JPO.
Oh, good. Prisoners.
There you go. A little worried there for a minute.
Yeah, so was I.
Yeah.
All right. 3 Billboards and the Mighty Ducks.
Oh no.
Alec.
Killing me. Oh.
Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, I gotta go Mighty Ducks.
Pass. because like I really like Billboards. Like I was like shocked how much I liked it, but I gotta go with Mighty Ducks though. Yeah, I think I have it ranked higher on my list. Yeah, Brian.
2 Billboards.
Yeah, at JPO.
3 Billboards.
Richie.
You did.
Oh yeah.
Quack quack.
Yeah.
Quack quack. 3 Billboards. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait. Yeah.
I think there's some ducks on that farm. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure there is.
Willy Wonka and Fury. Me. Just to switch it up, I'm gonna go Fury.
Yeah, I think I will too. I'll go Fury. Brian.
Yeah, I can't go get a fan movie. Willy Wonka.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. JPO.
Fury, absolutely.
Richie.
Keep taking bites at the wrong times. Anyway.
Yeah, you got to time your bites, Richie. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know how to eat properly?
Fury.
Yeah.
And Alec.
Willy Wonka.
All right. Well, it's close, but Fury is actually going to take that one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So getting down to
the Elite Eight.
Here,
so the winners of this next will be in,
we'll be in a poll about 2 weeks from now because I'm way behind on polls.
Right, yeah, so. Right. Yeah, but it'll be in the Shoutout Friends and Family. It'll be there soon.
Okay. So Jordan, Shaun of the Dead, and RoboCop.
Oh, really? Shaun of the Dead, but it's really close. Brian?
RoboCop.
Yeah. GPO.
Shaun of the Dead.
Richie.
I'll go RoboCop.
Yeah. Alec.
Shaun of the Dead.
And Austin.
And I'm gonna go RoboCop. So that ties it up to Richie.
Ooh. Keep it
RoboCop.
switch it. Ooh.
All right. RoboCop. Okay. All right. Jaws and Men in Black. Brian.
Men in Black.
Yep. Yeah.
Men in Black.
Yep. Richie.
Men in Jaws. No, Men in Black.
Yeah. Alec.
Jaws.
Yeah. Austin.
Jaws.
I'll say it. I need sugar in water. I'll go with Men in Black for Vincent D'Onofrio alone.
I'm about to be here next month as a convention, so.
Yeah. Nice.
All right,
That's
Men
cool.
in Black. Dogma and Harold and Kumar. JPO.
Oh, come on, Dogma.
Yep. Richie.
Dogma.
Alec.
Harold and Kumar.
Yeah.
Alec, we're not friends anymore.
Harold and Kumar.
Sorry.
What the fuck, Austin? Really?
What? Yeah. I like both of these movies, but
Yeah.
it's close.
It's close, but
I love Harold and Kumar.
Fuck.
And I'll also go Harold and Kumar. Sorry, JP.
What? Fucking mediocre movie.
Sorry,
Right?
JPO, but Harold Cooper's in 138.
I know you
That's
would
where
say
the
that, Brian.
banger.
You
Come
smoke a
on.
lot of pot.
Yeah.
Actually, I never smoked in my life, so.
I bet you have. I bet you get it.
Nope.
You could
Have
pile
him
on
do a
the
couple
street
edibles
all
on
day.
stream.
Brian's only black tar heroin.
Yeah.
Halloween and Galaxy Quest.
Just way
Richie.
off the deep end.
Halloween. Halloween.
Okay.
Yep. Alec.
Galaxy Quest.
Ooh. Austin.
Halloween.
Yeah, I gotta go Halloween. Brian.
Galaxy Quest.
Okay.
And
These are getting
GPO.
harder.
Yeah.
Right. That's usually what happens in tournament fights, Alec.
Yeah.
GPO.
Can I vote for Dogma?
No.
Nope.
In that case, Galaxy Quest.
Okay. And in that case, we have a tie to Alec this time.
Ooh.
Galaxy Quest.
Galaxy Quest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Galaxy Quest. All right.
All right. Hang on. Quest. Okay. I'm just
I didn't
writing it out.
want to convince myself not to.
Yeah.
All right. Other side, we got.
I've done that. I've talked myself like out of things. Like I'll be gung ho for one thing, but then I'll start talking, and I'll totally vote for the other one.
So, Alec, you're up first for Beauty and the Beast and X-Men First Class.
First Class.
Okay. I'll go Beauty and the Beast here.
Oh yeah, this one's tough. Like for like like on the same level, but for different reasons. I think I gotta go Beauty and the Beast. Yeah. Brian.
Tales all the time. Saga's only one. Beauty and the Beast.
Yep. Just sing the whole song, Brian.
No. Copyright, so.
Yeah, but GPO.
There's a beast in front of me, y'all. I'm gonna also vote for the Beast, but by that I mean Nicholas Hoult.
Yeah, sounds good. Richie.
Yeah, I'm gonna go X-Men First Class.
Okay. Tie to me, just because X-Men just won a tournament. I'm gonna go Beauty and the Beast.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Every day unique winner for this.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see. We may. I don't know. Yeah, we've had a lot of tournament winners, but some of them haven't gone through. So dodgeball and something about Mary. Me, I'll go dodgeball. Jordan.
I'll go dodgeball. Brian.
Yeah, both of these are 138, but had dodgeball retires to dodgeball.
Yeah. GPO.
All right, guys, let's do the Mary comeback. There's something about Mary.
Richie.
Something about Mary.
Alec.
It's dodgeball.
You ruined the plan, Alec.
Dodgeball.
Damn that secret tunnel guy, always ruining your plans.
Yeah, always.
Prisoners and Iron Man, Jordan.
Frick. I think I gotta edge it out to Prisoners. Brian.
Tony Stark built this in the cave with bare hands, Iron Man.
Yeah. GPO.
Prisoners.
Yep. Richie.
Iron Man.
Man. Alec.
I was told rule number 1 was to spite JPO, so you know.
What?
I'll go Iron Man.
Hey, you listen. You listen to me.
Yep.
I'll get you far in life.
I mean, Richie's person control now.
Iron Man.
Ooh.
All right.
Iron Man.
Yeah. Hang on. Okay.
Or Iron Man, as they say up in Canada, they say Iron Man.
Brian, Fury and the Mighty Ducks.
Quack, Mighty Ducks.
Yep. JPO.
It's a kids movie, guys. It's not that great. Fury.
Most kids' movies are good. Richie.
Fury's not a kids movie. Fury.
Yeah. Alec.
Mighty Ducks.
Yeah. Austin.
Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, I gotta go Mighty Ducks. Let's go. I only have like 4 pop figures back here, but they're way back here. Here, I'll just pull out the 2 I can reach. Oh, 3. I grabbed Coach Bombay in there too. He's there. Got Charlie, Conway. We got Fulton Reed. We got a bunch of.
All right.
I have Adam Banks somewhere, but
JPO Final Four time. Men in Black versus RoboCop.
Men in Black.
Okay.
Bullshit. Hang on. It's press wrong button. These two could have a crossover. I would like that. Anyway, Men in Black.
Yeah. Alec.
Men in Black.
Austin.
RoboCop.
Also, waiting for that Men in Black 21 Jump Street crossover because
yeah,
I had GPT read a script for it, and it was actually a banger of a script. I have it posted on my Facebook somewhere, but so I will go with probably Men in Black. Brian.
For the Wade Will Smith theme, Men in Black.
Yeah.
All right. We got Harold and Kumar and Galaxy Quest. Rich.
All right.
You fucking pot smokers thinking to.
I don't smoke weed. I love my Harold and Kumar.
How am I the biggest pothead here that I'm not voting for it? I'm so confused.
I mean, I am too, but you know, medicinally, it's sure.
Yeah, sure, totally.
But yeah, Harold and Kumar.
I'm not a big pothead. I just want to clarify that real quick.
I just do marijuana instead of
just comparatively to some of the people.
I just wanted to be legal so I can take my edibles to go to bed. Like, for that.
I just want to rage at the next concert.
Instead of drinking, I just take an edible. I don't drink.
Alec. Harold and Kumar, Galaxy Quest.
I am a pothead, but I am going to go Galaxy Quest.
Thank you.
I'm Austin.
Harold and Kumar.
God damn.
And I got to go Harold and Kumar.
Oh, I'm fucking crazy.
Brian?
Just because it hasn't won tournament yet, it's Galaxy Quest.
That's the only reason, Brian? Yes. Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Galaxy Quest.
What the fuck?
Ooh, the dog got a hold of it.
Anyways, Ty to Jordan.
Yeah, let's go Harold and Kumar, baby. Let's do it.
Okay, other side we've got
NPH for the win. Neil Patrick
Harris. Beauty and the Beast and Dodgeball. Alec.
Dodgeball.
Okay.
Yeah. Awesome.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Dodgeball as an animated hit movie where they have like special powers and stuff. That'd be cool. But I'll go with Dodgeball. Brian?
Dodgeball, baby.
Yeah. JPO.
Oh, this Ring of Honor DVD is worth $85. I'm gonna sell that. I'm gonna go with Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah. Richie.
Beauty and the Beast.
All right. Another tie, and we go to Brian back down the bottom.
Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Okay.
A true underdog story, which
is not a one-word title yet.
Yeah.
Put it on the one-word title list, and it's not a one-word
people
title.
don't really like say it most of
It's
the
like
time.
Anchorman.
And Anchorman's not a one-word title. Borat's not a one-word title. Yeah. Anyways, Iron Man and
technically it's not. Yeah.
Well, technically it's not, so it shouldn't be on there.
Borat's far from a one-word title.
Yeah, exactly. I'll go Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, I'll also go Mighty Ducks. Brian.
Iron Man.
Yeah. JPO.
There's multiple DVD copies that don't have a true underdog story in the title. Just throwing that out there. This is Iron Man and Mighty Ducks.
Yes.
Quack quack. Yeah. Iron Man.
Yeah. Richie.
Iron Man.
Yep. Alec.
Iron Man.
Iron Man. Okay, Iron Man in the final four.
Iron Man, a true story of a Tony Stark in a cave. It's not a one-word title.
Jordan.
What wouldn't be one-word title anyway? Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Well, I mean, they do kind of like squish Iron Man together. I don't know,
but it's not hyphenated, so it's not one word. Jordan. Harold and Kumar, Men in Black.
Ooh, these are good kind of buddy movies. Fudge. Just to have something different, because I don't think Men in Black's won a tournament. Let's go Men in Black. Brian?
Yeah, same here with Men in Black. It hasn't won a tournament yet.
Yeah. JPO.
Son of a bitch, the DVD, I don't have it in the case. Where did the disc go?
Oh
my god.
Iron Man.
Where does the disc go? Where did the disc go?
Did you say Iron Man?
Iron Man? We're not voting on that yet. Go to Kumar.
Oh, Men in Black.
We haven't gotten there yet.
Men in Black.
I'm gonna vote for Inglorious Bastards. Oh wait.
Men in Black. Men in Black go to White Castle. Men in Black.
Yeah.
Men in Black.
Yeah, I'll also go Men in Black. Why not? All right. And on the other side, Brian, Dodgeball and Iron Man.
Ooh, this would be a good crossover, actually. I'll go with Dodgeball.
Okay. Yeah. JPO.
Spoilers. Now it's Iron Man and Dodgeball?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's still Iron Man.
Okay.
Yeah. Richie.
Men in Black.
What? Yeah.
Iron Man.
Okay.
Yep. Alec.
Iron Man.
All right.
Yep.
I'll go Iron Man.
Well, one of these movies has Alan Tudyk as a cool pirate character. So
Steve the Pirate?
Yeah.
Definitely
Steve the Pirate. Dodgeball.
No.
Yeah. Definitely. No. Dodgeball.
Finals here, Men in Black.
A good little comic book movie.
Yeah, kind of a comic matchup. All right, so let's see what happened here. JPO, Men in Black and Iron Man for the finals.
Here it is.
Men in Black.
Okay.
Richie.
Make it interesting. Iron Man.
Yep. Alec.
Men in Black.
Austin.
I'll go with Men in Black.
Yeah. I just think Iron Man is better, so I'll go Iron Man. Brian.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
Ooh, it comes down to a tie, and the tiebreaker goes to JPO.
Yeah. All the powers in my hands. I love it.
You can't remember Dogma, though.
Dogma.
Yeah.
Eternal Sunshine.
Dogma is your winner.
Yay! Nope, don't change it. Nope, look, it's there. It's stuck.
But if you can't change it.
Move over Men in Black.
Men in
Move over
Black.
Men in Black.
Men in Black. Okay, Men in Black wins your mystery.
Earth and the scum of the universe.
All right, there we go.
Jay, something's peeking.
All right, so there you go. Men in Black.
What number is it now for the
Jane K all the way?
Men in Black was number 119 on our unique winner, so we're inching closer and closer to
We're getting close.
Yeah, we're getting close. But yeah, Men in Black number 119. And our first mystery tournament winner
there we go. Men in Black.
All
Let's give
right.
it a round of applause.
All right. Cool.
Well, cool, guys. That was a fun time. So we'll be back at it again with a mystery one sooner than you think. We're doing it earlier in the month. It just depends on the scheduling, how that goes. But so yeah, in probably in like 3 weeks or even less. So, but
if Men in Black shows, would Men in Black show up and they potentially show up on the wheel next time, and would you put it on the wheel next time?
Well, so how it works is it's still eligible for the 1 hour Wheel of Movie show that we do, or a deep dive show. But if it pops up, if it pops up on the wheel again in a separate tournament, that's fine. It can. If it was
can
on somebody else's
if
list,
multiple people have it on their list. That's the thing. Some people have the same
Jordan
movies on their
removes
list.
it every time. But let's say like if Jaws was on multiple people's lists, it gets removed every time it gets spun.
Okay.
Yeah. There might be a second Jaws from.
So eventually, it won't be on there if it gets every time. Same with Men in Black. So if it's on there twice and it gets hit again, it'll be in another tournament, but then it'll get pulled. So
also, any films from this tournament, like I said, for next time will be on the next tournament, right?
Wait, what'd you say?
Like if a film chose, like let's say Billy Walker, for example, guys chose it for the next tournament, it'll be there.
If it's on somebody else's list, yeah,
if it's on someone else's list,
because whichever one was on this person's, he hits remove every time he spins it, so it still gets removed.
Okay,
but if it's on there 3 times because 3 different people had it on their 64 or whatever, or the 128, like it'll still be on the wheel in those other instances. Yeah,
but you had it on your 64. I believe Jacob has it there.
I did.
Several people. My 64 or so.
Yeah,
so it can be on multiple people's lists. Yeah. Also,
Malcolm says that if he was there, he would have voted it Dogma for you, GPO. So, but he's not here.
My boy Blue.
Yeah, but yeah, that'll do it for us, guys. So that was a fun time. So we'll just do some plugs, and that'll be it. So we'll go to Brian first. What do you have going on?
Yeah, you can find me on YouTube most spaces. I appear in the PS Coast sometimes on the Team Tournament. I do Lights Out Trivia, God Match on Saturday against Diaz, and also the Messi Rumble on the Monday. I appear sometimes. I'm not sure the next time will be on. I think Jordan will probably let me know which one I'll be on next.
Yeah,
and I do. Yes, you can find me in other spaces.
Yeah, I believe we have you on, not for a little bit, but we have you on for, we have you on the next mystery tournament that's going to happen August 8th. That's coming up soon. So, so you'll be on that one. So, but JPO, where can we find you?
Yeah, guys, popping up on here from time to time. And as the previously mentioned, the Periscope, I don't know how to run that. I fucking run it. And always having fun over there, doing tournaments, doing some trivia, some drafts. You'll see Pez on it later this week. Tomorrow, I think, actually, right?
Tomorrow night at 9, I believe we're doing. We're doing a countdown. We're gonna do a top 10, our worst of the year so far, or at least favorite of the year so far.
Yeah.
So
fun.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Malcolm point also did when Full Metal Match is dropping this week.
Oh yeah, he says that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be dropping this week, but and also JPO, your next episode will be on Tuesday, August 1st for Battle of the Toms. Hanks versus Cruz.
Hanks versus Cruz next week on Tuesday.
So yeah, but Richie, where can we find you?
Yeah, on here, Tournament Fights, Tier Ranker. Again, I usually rely on Brian to tell me when
I'm not
when
sure
I'm on next.
when though, because Jordan keeps us surprised sometimes when he post the schedule.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure Jordan can tell me. I'm sure it'll be on soon. Yeah, otherwise you can find me on JPS channel and trivia. I was there for half time this morning, earlier on. Yeah, schedule got a little bit weird in the middle there, but I was doing all right at the start there. Catch me at Combat Wrestling Trivia. We'll have a match coming out with Michael Turner in the best of 9,237 series.
Oh, your teammate.
And then we were also teaming in we were also teaming in JPO's movie trivia tournament. Thanks for that. We might not have won. Well, thanks for bringing that up, Brian. That was good. And so you can catch me there. My podcast will be back at some point. And catch me around doing debates. I think you can catch me maybe Battleground. There's stuff coming up. I won't kind of elaborate more further. It will reveal. Aaron will reveal it when he wants to. So see you then.
Yeah.
So
and Richie, your next episode will be this Friday for the start of our tier ranker movies with one-word titles from 2016 till now. Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
And Alec, where can we find you?
Find me Lights Out Trivia most of the time. I go to ASAT and all that. Just find me around. On Letterboxd too, I've been trying to log everything I've been watching recently. It's at Sinister27. It's spelled like that for Avenged Sevenfold. I was a big Avenged Sevenfold fan when I made this, but I've tried changing it.
Of course. And Alec, we don't have you down for anything, but I can send you the schedule if you want to sign up for more. You're welcome to do it. So
for sure.
Yeah.
Anything.
But Austin.
Like I said, tomorrow night at 9, me and JP will be doing a countdown of some worst movies. So if you want to hear us talk about some bad movies of the year so far, tune in. I'm in the middle of one right now, that Netflix Reese Witherspoon, Ashton Kutcher movie. It's not very good. So is it bad enough to make the list? We'll see. I got about 30 minutes left. And then I'll be on the Wheel of Movies show tomorrow night for Kevin in the Woods. Lonely Marks Thursday night. We'll be doing a retro review of SummerSlam 2003. SummerSlam 2003 and some news and stuff. So that should be all right. And then I'll be making that tier ranker on Friday. That'll be good. And then Podcast About Movies will return. Me and Jacob on Saturday night. We'll be doing a little 4-pack of reviews for Final Destination 5, Bride of Chucky, Emperor's New Groove, and Zootopia. So you can tune in for that.
Cool, yeah. And you can find me immediately after this. I'm going to be doing some reviews for Barbie and Oppenheimer and Elemental. I'm actually going to have Malcolm on with me for that. And if anyone wants to jump on, if you're not doing anything, we could potentially have one more person if you want to, but it's up to you. You can also find us doing Wheel of Movies tomorrow night. It'll be me and Austin and Malcolm will be talking some Cabin in the Woods. That's what the Wheel of Movies decided to spin. So I watched half of it today. I'm going to finish the other half tomorrow before Wheel of Movies. So because I have seen it multiple times. I just wanted to give it a rewatch. But Friday we have our start of our tier ranker series. That's going to be best movies with one word titles. We're going decade by decade to determine the best one word movie or the best movies with one word titles of all time. And then you can find us on the social media at Movie Hero 2121 on Twitter and Instagram. I guess Twitter is soon to be X or something. They're going to change the name. I don't really know what that's about, but
I don't think he knows what it's about. I don't think he knows what he's doing.
No, it's a weird Elon Musk thing.
Well, and then he's like, "Oh, we're gonna add a videos thing to it." So people are like, "X videos? You mean the porn website?" Oh,
yeah, right.
yeah. Never heard of it.
Yeah. I don't watch that last night.
Yeah, right. yeah, yeah, yeah. Find us over on X videos. Yeah, but let's see. Soon you will find
fights after dark.
Yeah, right.
All right. Well, listen, we've talked about it. Listen, doing an X-rated like cheesy 70s porn movies tournament fights. We talked about it, but
just doing it for fun. That could be like an April Fool's thing.
Yeah, it could be like a really silly one. The cinematography is. Oh man, so great.
Or we do my celebrity as well.
Yeah. Debbie Does Dallas, man, just incredible filmmaking.
It's so good.
Acting.
How do you not have Ass Blasters 4 on here? It's
what an omission.
I much prefer Taboo 4 to Taboo 2. You know, that's just me. But
Kay Parker's performance it can't be matched in number 2.
Yeah, right. Kay Parker. I remember when that was all over Christian Harloff's channel. I didn't know who Kay Parker was. People kept bringing her up. He's like, who the hell is Kay Parker? Yeah, and hopefully soon you can find us posting some polls over in the Shonen Friends and family group. Those are coming soon, so just watch for those. And then we're doing trivia in about a week from this Sunday. So if you didn't play in the last one and you want to play, just let me know. And we got some open spots. So yeah, we'll be doing that. And then just a little.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Thank you.
If you want to do it, we'll sign you up.
Alec, have you ever played Seen and Heard at all?
I did. I don't think I've played yet.
We did play officially.
Oh, kind of.
But there was one time after one of JPO's trivia matches, or one of Henry's.
No, I think it was Henry.
He was there. Yeah, but we ran through all the clips and the music from a Seen and Heard, so you got to see a little preview.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. We've been doing this we've been switching up and doing some marathon where it's just mostly clips. So it's been
it's been running a little smoother.
Yeah,
doing that, but just a little preview of what we have coming up for tournament fights and tier ranker. So we're gonna have we talked about the one word titles for Friday, and then next Tuesday will be the Battle of the Toms. So Tom Hanks versus Tom Cruise. Then we'll be getting into our best animated movies championship to kind of cap off our last tier rankers series. So we'll be taking all the top 10 movies and all the honorable mention and putting them into a big animation tournament. So that's coming up. Then we have another mystery tournament coming sooner than later, as well as the next one word titles will be 2010 to 2015. Then we're going to get back into a little bit of geography. We already did best movies with a city in the title and best movies with a state. Now we have best movies with a country in the title. There's a lot of like USA and America and that kind of stuff in there. It's pretty heavy on America, but we'll also be doing friend of the show Matt Majot's top 64. That's coming up soon. We getting back into our ladder series. We've been doing it once a month, just going year by year, breaking down the best movies of every year. So our next one will be 2009. So
and 5 in the 2000s.
Yeah. Yeah, we're finding the 2000s. And then we also have a best geek character series that we're doing to determine the best geek character of all time. We just did best Star Trek characters. So our next one will be best fantasy, adventure / sci-fi characters that have not appeared or will not appear in any of their tournaments. So there won't be any Star Wars, Star Trek, or DC and Marvel on there, but there'll be everything else you can think of. And then to switch it up a little bit, we're doing greatest bands of all time according to Rolling Stone magazine. And we decided that we're going to make that one a tier ranker. That way we can just do the top 100. We can just throw all the top 100, exactly what the list is, and we'll just rank them on the tier ranker. And then I'll just throw just a couple of extra ones. We have best post-apocalyptic movies coming up. Then we're going to have friend of the show, Dan Skip Allen. He decided to do his top 64. And then we will have the Battle of the Batman, which we decided we're going to do Keaton versus Bale versus Val Kilmer versus Pattinson, because we already did Ben Affleck on a versus match versus Matt Damon. So yeah. That's what you can look forward to. So,
Clooney's probably going to get his own versus tournament at some point against someone else.
Yeah.
Because he's got enough to do a versus. So.
I mean, you can also do down the line a battle of the Joker actors like.
Actually, I have one scheduled.
Yeah, we have that on schedule. We're going to do Heath versus Leto versus Joaquin, all that stuff. Yeah, we got a battle of the Jokers coming up too.
Yeah, we're saving it for next year when the sequel to the Joker comes out. Hopefully,
we'll tie that.
They won't get pushed back, but we'll see. But so that'll do it for us tonight. Though that was fun, guys. Thanks again for jumping on with us, and for Brian, for JPO, for Richie, for Alec, for Austin. I've been Jordan, the Movie Hero Anderson. We will see you next time.